side. You the one and only. Whatever she needs, she know that I'll provide. Look in my eyes and know me.
Don't wait.
She like to call
You
me
are
vibe,
enough.
she don't
Granddaddy
call me
knew
tight.
his first business sign was painted by Muhammad Ali's daddy.
I think one of my talents, bro, for real, is just spreading good energy.
Straight conversation. That's just good for the heart, good for the soul.
The bad days is what make me who I am, with the music and the wisdom, the knowledge, shit. You gotta go through something to even talk about something.
Gotta get it. Ayy. Female trap soul made her way into the building. Female trap soul made her way up through the ceiling. Told them it was over, they thought I was kidding. Like, Ty, why you always be spazzing out? When I get in front of the mic, I be blacking out. I don't do features with artists in Louisville, cause most of y'all care about the stuff that y'all rap. You think faking is over, that's just the bite. I know that you've been waiting patiently tonight. Just give me some time, I'm on the 6-5.
We back. ODD, POD, yeah, you know me, MARC.
Yes, sir.
POD, RASHID. You already know.
And
we don't expect you to join.
I just want to see if she would do. And the
And the
VIBE.
VIBE, man, come on. Gucci.
Yeah, you already know.
There it goes.
Hey.
There it is. Hey, I like it because most people don't attempt it. So, hey, I like it. I already like the energy before we get started. But this one right here, this episode, this should satisfy you internet girls, you feel me? This the ones who, you know, what a vibe actually feels like before somebody tries to put a name on it, you feel me? I was scrolling through my contacts, looking for a contact. Not looking for a person per se, I was looking for a frequency, you feel me?
Yeah.
A feeling, you feel me? Something that didn't need explaining, and one name came up, so I reached out fresh, like a mint. No hesitation.
Ugh.
This is for the real ones, so hopefully you came invited. Hands are blessed. 10 years in the game. I guess you called that a vet. Not 10 years of trying to figure it out, but 10 years of knowing and smoothing it out. I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's 3:32 here on the iPod. Vibe like Ty. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. That might be one of the coldest. That is the coldest intro I think I've ever. Yo, no cap.
Yes, sir.
That was tough.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You might need
sir.
to hire him for your next show.
Not for
You know,
real.
the
That
intro
I
man.
was like, dang, he really got his details going on. Hold on, I'm getting read like a book.
Hey, she was like, did I say that? No, I was playing. That was me? Nah, I was playing.
Yeah.
But nah, man, appreciate you. If anyone, shout out to our community, the people who make us who we are. We do big numbers as a small community. I'm proud of y'all. I appreciate that. So for the people who stay tuned in. If you listen to our Prodigy episode, you heard remnants of this. Even if you follow us, we be trying to repost and do all that. So you might. Hopefully she came across your timeline too. But vibe like Ty, man. Appreciate you, dog.
For sure.
So, yep. You know how we always get started. We know you from the Ville, but give us a little insight to your upbringing. Young Ty. What was Young Ty on? Was Young Ty nerdy school? Were you already in music at a young age? Were you a prodigy like Prodigy? You know, what was you on? What was Young Ty like?
Yeah. Young Ty, really, I was born in Owensboro, Kentucky, which is like it's an hour and a half out.
Yeah.
Little small town, you feel me? I lived there
Shout out
until
my
I
dog
was,
Ethan. Yes.
you feel me? So
Yeah.
Owensboro, they look a little better as a city. Like it look more like a city now. But
Right.
for real. But we moved up out of there when I was about 5, because it was right before I was about to start going to school. So moved up here.
Okay.
But yeah, I've always been like a dancer. I always used to love to dance. Like Prodigy said, I was a big Michael fan. Like I went to go see Michael today. So my brain's already, I'm still there. I'm still there with Michael right now. You feel me? But yeah, like all the talent shows, I was dancing to Michael. Like I was doing Smooth Criminal, I was doing Beat It, I was doing Billie Jean. I was a Michael fiend. So like music was more introduced to me at first through dancing. And then once I got into like middle
Okay.
school, when I started to get into like the actual writing part of it, because I went to Western Middle School, the performing arts. So I was there with all the rappers, all the
That makes
singers, all the
sense.
people in band. You feel me? Yeah. So it was, and that
Yeah.
was like that was definitely a culture introduction for me because me coming from Owensboro was very
Mm,
country. My mama's half
mhm.
white, half black. I used to be around a lot of like the
Okay.
white side of my family when I was younger. So I really wasn't around like hip hop
Okay.
and R&B. I wasn't really introduced to all that until I got a little older. So like being able to learn all of that for the first time, and like by that time I think that's when I was listening to like Cash Money and Drake, Nicki, and Wayne was the three that really inspired me to start writing and start making music. Like I would remix Lil Wayne songs all the time. Drake songs getting remixed all the time. Like Nicki songs remixed all the time. Like all my favorite songs from them, I would just do remixes all the time, and I would show them to my friends at the lunch table, and it kind of just buzzed like that. But after middle school, I don't think I stopped. Like I just kept going.
Crazy. Crazy.
Wow.
Now, before we get too into the music, did you hoop? You hoop in middle school?
I still hoop now. It never stopped.
Well, yeah, a hooping never,
The
never. I
hooping
guess
Never
has
shooters
stopped.
never,
never since
never
I was
stop
about
shooting. You feel me?
see, look, and I don't know if y'all asked Prodigy about that. That's a whole nother podcast. But on the court,
Okay.
it's a whole nother, you feel me? But yeah, I was definitely hooping in middle school.
Nah, I saw her vlog. I
Me
saw her
too.
vlog.
He was
Yeah,
at uh
she was at
over
Southeast.
yeah, over at
Yeah, I was
Southeast
like,
getting it.
okay. Yeah, I was like, but look. She tried to act like before when the game started. She was like, I don't know, it might be a bad night. And then she get out there, they lay gel and one Euro through. You feel me? Let's snatch back, ha, yeah,
She'll
quick three on. You feel me?
try to trick you, be like, I ain't like it. And then get out there, you be like, come on.
Come on, Ty.
Hey, nah, cause
That was
look,
just first half
everybody
highlights.
got their days, bro. Like some days I feel like Kobe, some days
I
I feel
already
like
know.
Right.
Shaq, bro. It
You
just
right.
it's a some days
Right.
is good, some
Can't
days
hit
is bad.
nothing. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you got go check out vlog.
Before we go too far, you say you see Michael today?
Oh
I seen Michael,
yes, thank
yes.
you.
Oh my
What you
gosh.
think of it?
Please.
It was great. It was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was everything that I was hoping for it to be. They played every hit, obviously, but like the way that they kind of built it up, like showing him when he first started as a kid, and then it ends right up to where he like just breaks off from the whole family. He's really done with it. So being able to see like that start to finish
Mm,
was cool. And then like just seeing him like how he was in studio and how like the way that he used to write his music, like they show you all of that. And it's just like it was definitely inspiring. Like, I haven't like seen Michael in a minute. So like seeing the reflection of him was kind of like, dang, like I can't forget that this was a GOAT. Like this was a legend. This man is still a legend. And in 100 years,
Right.
people will probably still
hmm.
be listening to his music. Like it's crazy.
Timeless.
Yeah.
Uh, do you know that was his nephew that was playing him?
Yeah.
Jafar?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think
That's
that's
insane.
dope. Like,
Me
imagine
too.
playing a family member and like putting yourself in your family member's shoes, like
I couldn't
for
imagine
real.
the
You know what I
pressure,
mean?
like,
R-
this is your first role and you're
Right.
playing Michael? Come
And he
on,
really
that's
did. Like he
crazy.
went back, he lived at the original house. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he did real preparation for this shit where he was like really living his life. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
that gotta be heavy.
Yep.
Facts,
It
yeah.
gotta be, you know.
Pressure.
Shout out to him then.
And shout out to Ken too, because
Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Car Ride
yeah,
Reactions. At Ken
he
House 16.
he went on this rant. This other guy that we had on here, he was
Yeah.
mad because people were almost
I put
shitting
it in.
on the movie. And
As soon
What?
as he got in the car, because it's called Car Ride Reactions. So like as
Okay.
soon as he got in the car with everybody else, he was like, hold on, man, give me a minute. He was like, all these people, man, these critics, man, He was like, what's a good movie to y'all, man? I mean, for real. Like he was really in it. I was
it's
like,
like
oh,
a
I ain't see
3,
Ken
4,
like that.
5 minute rant. I know. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Ken's
No, for
cool,
real though,
man.
because if you thought
Ken's
that was
cool.
bad, that's crazy. Like, I would hate to watch a movie with you.
Right. For real.
Okay. Don't mess up the vibe.
Yeah.
Right. It's a vibe.
Man, so like from us, like, our odd investigation, looking through the YouTube though. Now, did you start catching, because we're looking at the videos and then we see you go, hold on, before I even start, go follow Vibe Like Ty if you want to see this content. Because here at the iPod, we love like watching like the growth of an artist. So I think it's really actually dope.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get in even to like the middle school music, you did an event, Keepers of the Dream
Keepers of the Dream.
event.
Yeah, I remember that.
When you did that, so you transitioned, you started, writing your own stuff. How did that? I know, but I heard that, I was like, yeah, that made me emotional because I'm like, I don't know how old she was, but if I heard that, if I was in the audience, I would have. Who's that? I would have told
Right.
her then. I would have been like, I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna be, but you got it. You got something.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is, but you got
I
something. You feel me?
wanna
Like, so
say
how
I
did that
was
come about? Because
like,
that seemed like a dope video.
yeah,
Look at the world we living in, circled by hate and ignorance. Supposed to be a melting pot, but kicking out the immigrants. Treating this like we're nothing, I don't even feel like a citizen. Creating chaos and then faking it like he's innocent. I'm always strong, look like I came out of the motherland. Everybody's a human, that's what presidents don't understand. Never get a say, cause the whiter man got an upper hand, but none of them will ever stop me from getting 100 bands. For real. Give me 100 grand, selling but I sting like a bee. That's why I'm buzzing, man. It don't take a scientist, a genius, or a nerd to look down on the earth and really see what we becoming, man. Real talk.
line. No, I was a freshman. Because I think in high school is when my mom started signing me up for like poetry slams and stuff like that
Okay.
because
Well,
she
shut up, Mom.
didn't like she knew that I wanted to do music, but she didn't really know um like how to start getting me out there in front of people. So like we would go to open mics sometimes and I would perform my little songs that I had made. And then I think a lady had came up to her and was like, "Hey, like I do poetry slams. If your daughter wants to sign up, I think she would be a great fit." So and I didn't really want to do poetry. That was never nothing that I wanted to do. That was something that my mama suggested for me to do. But I was like, it's
Mm.
same thing as making music. You're just rhyming. You're talking about, stuff that you want to talk about, serious matters and things like that. So I was like, yeah, might as well try it. And if I don't like it, then I don't like it. But at least I can say I tried.
She was killing them, boy. Oof.
Yeah. That's how Kanye, like,
That's
before
what
he
I think
like
about.
really blew, he was on I forgot, maybe Apollo or something. He was doing his
He did good.
verses.
What did he do? What song? What did
He
he
did
do?
All Falls Down. I know that
Uh,
one for sure.
Okay.
But that he was, just putting it in more of a poetry form, like a cappella, basically. Same thing you're talking
Yeah.
about. So that's a dope start for real.
Nah, it was
Yeah.
dope. Go check it out, our community. Is this around the time like start perform the middle school performances and stuff like that? Like, I'm like, where did this come from? Like, now don't get me wrong, because I was listening to the music and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, Rashad, because if we heard it, we would have been like in middle school, we've been like, this is all right though. Like we would have
Nah,
been
for
like,
real.
like she need to perform at the Lawyer Diggs. And then I keep going and I'm like, oh, she did. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, and they was going crazy. They was going
Weston.
crazy. Right. Like the purity of the
They was
moment
in
too.
there.
Like, you
Hey,
feel me? I'm like,
they was in there
yo,
wild.
man, that was definitely that was probably one of my first like full circle moments was like going back to middle school and like rapping in front of old teachers and like it was definitely a crazy experience. I never thought I'd do that before.
what got your buzz like going like that? Was it a certain song? Was it Falling or was it before Falling? Like, was it just your
I really don't know. Like, I think this was around the time where I was just posting like a lot of freestyles. Like, I would post a freestyle like once a week in the basement, and those just happened to start getting buzz around the city. So once I started doing that,
okay,
I
okay.
was like, let me see if I can try to perform at like a school homecoming or something or a pep rally or something like that. Try to get some more attention.
Yeah,
And I think my mom, she is friends with one of the people who works at Western. They've been friends for a long time. She reached out to her and
okay.
was like, "Yeah, like we would love to have Ty come back and perform for the kids or whatever." So I had posted some on my story and was like, uh, like who at Western wants to come see me perform or something like that, and it just started blowing up, and all these kids were sending me videos and stuff. I was like, I'm telling my teacher today, like I want Vibe Like Ty to come to the school, and da da da. It was crazy, like it was wild.
That's dope. I don't know. It kind of leaves me speechless. Like, and I know, like, when I say that, like, if we were in school or something, I would have been like, nah, she's like that. Cause like even the
Yeah,
teachers like, hold on, let me get a picture,
Hey,
Ty. Let me get a bit like that's why I was like, I'm like, yo, the energy she was already creating, like the ability to able to create that, like that's like artistry. You know what I'm saying? At
yeah.
a young age.
plus I know you were like, "Oh, I got him." Like, when you started that chant and they was like, "Yeah," you was like, "Oh, it's like this."
They ran up to the front. When they ran up to the front, you feel me? I'm
Yeah,
like,
Bro, like,
because
come
yeah,
on,
no
all
man.
I
listen.
did all I did in that moment was put myself in the shoes of them when I was at Western. And I remember we used to have some pep rallies like that before too, where they turn the lights off or some people would start running to the front, so
Mhm.
we all run to the front. So I was like, I know if I do one thing, like all it's gonna take is one thing and it's gonna set this whole place off. All these kids in here is about to
Yep.
go crazy. But yeah, it was dope to see for sure.
And then doing that, like I said, I'm not saying like you're so young, but like in doing that, like was that always natural to you? Cause like, some people might get the mic and, get cotton mouth and then you know what I mean? Like you seem very natural even back then. You're like, I might hit my little motherfucking neck. You feel me? Like you feel me? I'm like, oh, okay. You feel me? So I'm
Yeah.
like, have you always been like that? Is it like no fear?
It is definitely a whole lot of fear behind that. But I think what it is that when I
Okay.
get up there, I'm like, okay, the only thing that's gonna make me not be nervous is if I move around and like, get my body loose and um, once I hear the music going, once I hear the music playing, I'm good. Like it's usually once I first get on stage and like I'm just kind of introducing myself and stuff like that where the
Right.
nerves hit. Once the music hits, it's over. It's vibe. Like it's all that
Go
nervous stuff
time.
gets out the window. Like I gotta go to work. But yeah, like I've always performed too. Like even like I said, when I was a kid and I was dancing, like I used to do recitals and
Hmm.
stuff all the time. So me performing in front of people has
Okay.
been a thing for a while. But it was just me transferring that from dance to me performing that was a little different. Cause I'm like, okay, like I'm not up here with a whole bunch of other people. Like it's just me and maybe one other person. So the pressure
Right.
is definitely on a little bit more, but yeah.
Right. Interesting. All that whole little era, like,
Yeah.
was dope. Like, even your freestyles, like, before that, I'm listening to some of it, and I'm like, she's starting to snap. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to see her, like, getting a groove and stuff. I'm like, nah, like, for real, I can see why. So I'm like, that's dope.
Yep.
That's dope.
Before we get too far, like, do you remember the first song that you were, like, truly proud of? Like, you like, "Nah, this is one of them."
Or just
First
sticks out in your mind.
the
Yeah.
first song. I say probably
Well,
I made a song called Fallen.
I
That was
figured.
that was one of the first songs that I dropped and like I had people want me to drop it before I dropped it. You know what I mean? Like cause before that I was kind of just dropping
Mm,
music, wasn't really no demand for it. Just kind of the inner circle hyping me up to drop it. But I think I had posted a snippet of me like singing a song in the studio or whatever when I was recording it, and people was like, "Nah, like you gotta drop that yesterday. Like it should have been dropped." So
yeah.
I dropped that when I was in high school, and like they would play it over like the intercom at Fern Creek and stuff, like in the mornings before
that's
school.
crazy.
Hey,
It was
shout
crazy.
out FC. Shout out FC.
Shout out Fern Creek, bro. They was definitely showing love on the music.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got a nice amount of views on it on YouTube.
I
Like, I'm
know.
looking
You
right
got the
now.
views.
Yeah. And it's funny too because like I don't like that song now just because of how old it is. But like I got friends that have I have friends who would be like, bro, like I'm still bumping that falling. I'm like, why? It's so old. Like, why? Like I'm still proud
I
of
got
it. I'm
2
still
new
proud of it
tapes for
for
you.
yeah, I'm still proud of it for what it was and like what I made at the time. But like now,
Right.
we don't
Right.
we ain't gotta play that one. We can
Right.
skip that one. We skip that.
Real quick, I think it's a thing, like, even big
It is
artists,
a thing.
they will like, their early music and their early
Play
success.
Tipsy. Sing Tipsy, Jaquan.
Right. they just people keep asking, and he be like, "Man, I'm not him anymore." Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
like
I done
it's
evolved. Like,
yeah.
That's funny to me, man, because artists really do get mad about that. They
they
be like, "Hey,
be
bro,
mad.
hey, bro, stop disrespecting me, bro. Listen to this new shit."
He's
You
like,
feel me?
"No,
Like, stop playing me, bro. Like, damn.
Stop
play
I'm,
that
t-
playing
old
me.
I'm
Yeah.
shit."
just telling you I love your song. Like, nah, bro. I don't like that shit, bro.
I
Like,
don't like it anymore. It's old now.
nah,
You gotta get rid of it.
nah. But in that moment of time, it definitely had its moment. You feel me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
Definitely had
for
its
sure.
moment. But that makes sense though, because I heard that and I'm like, oh yeah. And it's catchy and it gets stuck in your head. I'm like, oh yeah, I already know.
Yeah.
And then, did you ever were you always on the melodic tip? Were you ever on some boom bap stuff? Cause you
I
got
was
bars. Cause you got bars. Cause you got
yeah.
bars. So
I was
that's why I
never
was
on the
like,
I was never on the boom bap tip, but when I first started doing music, it was definitely straight rap. It was no melodies. Like I thought I was Wayne. I thought I was Wayne. I wanted to be
oh,
Wayne. I wanted to
that
rap
was the
like Wayne.
Wayne.
So I was like, okay, so I need to do what he's doing. So for I say shoot, probably the first 2 years, 3 years into my rap journey, I was doing straight rap. And I don't think it was until I got to high school, like freshman year, that I started like trying to do stuff with my voice.
And then
Okay.
just about to say, just started catching your groove. I feel
You
like
went from
Yeah.
Wayne to Drake.
she went,
Yes.
yeah.
That was the
Hey.
switch.
Like,
That was the switch though, like from listening to Wayne all the time, and then by the time it was like 2014, it was Drake and Future was hitting it
yeah,
off and dropping. I was like, oh
Mm,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
over. I gotta at least
2014.
try it and see if it
Yeah.
work, and if not, it don't work.
right. Some
Yeah.
new
And
inspiration.
right, I was about to say, and that herstory was written. So
Right.
For sure.
shout out to the FC though. You
Shout out
ain't
to the FC.
Hey, that's legendary shit. Talking about they playing your stuff over
that
the
is though, like for real.
loudspeaker.
Like we at Manual, we had a dude who performed at homecoming, but we didn't play his stuff over speakers. Shout out Matt. Shout out Matt. I know Wavy. They was talking about Wavy doing
Yes,
the high school, and so
legendary.
that's why I was like, so it's like when I saw Vibe, I'm like, damn, like she tried to up Wavy. That's crazy. Shout
No,
out Wavy though.
hey,
Shout out
I
Wavy.
can
She broke his record.
Wavy.
She broke his
Wavy
high
was
school
in a
record. She went to middle school.
he was in a whole nother bracket by himself, bro. He was on it. The
He,
run that he was on
yeah,
was crazy work, like crazy work.
as a shout out Wavy.
Shout
That's
out
crazy.
Wavy, man.
Yeah, I had to mess with him on that one though. But did you ever run into was Coach Abel there at that time?
Coach Abel.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
he should have been a football coach.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, he was my one of my coaches at Manual. Like half of my coaches from Manual went to Fern Creek. So
Okay.
and shout out to the Tigers. Shout out to the
Tigers.
Tigers. When did you meet Prodigy along the way? Because he told us a story about, y'all getting together. So how'd y'all's relationship strike up?
My guy. I wanna say we first followed each other from Instagram through music, and like that's kind of how we like met each other.
hmm
But then yeah, I started working at Cane's over there by his crib, and I started seeing him through the drive-through. So we kind of started talking about music when I started working at Cane's. And then
Mm.
from there, that's when he had asked me one time to go to his crib and make the Going Bad remix. And that was the first time that I think that I ever linked up with another local artist too, because I was still kind of
Okay.
fresh in my journey. And I don't think I ever like had went to somebody's house and like made music with somebody locally. So that was definitely like a cool experience for me because like I just got studio equipment a couple years ago. So seeing somebody from like the very start like have like studio equipment in the crib and
Mm.
like we're like recording songs and stuff, it was like I felt like a real artist in that moment.
Francis was like that for me, Rashad.
Right.
So he was a Francis. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Was it true that he asked you to bring him a Caniac combo?
Yes.
Hey, listen, we would have been best friends off that. I'm like, I
Oh,
just
no,
met
for
this
real.
girl. She gave me
Hey,
a Caniac combo.
she had
I'm
a
going
combo
back.
and a verse. And a verse.
Oh
She
now?
gave me-
I would
that is
have
crazy.
been stuck on the Caniac combo. I'm like, bro, it's free canes, bro.
Nah, nah.
Hey,
She would
cans
have had
ain't
to
cheap
for the
either.
verse.
Nah,
As I was
for
about to
real.
for the verse too. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's $100 budget, Prodigy. You owe her.
I'd
You owe
trade
her,
you a beat
Prodigy.
for a Caniac combo.
That's crazy. That's
That's crazy
crazy.
work.
That is crazy. Is that how you think her and Prodigy's relationship started? That is
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
crazy. That is
Feature for
crazy.
Kenny at combo. I got
A
you.
feature for Katie at Cabo. Nah, for real.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
crazy. Down bad. Prodigy's gonna be like, I hate you. Prodigy's
Right.
gonna be like, I
Y'all
hate you.
ridiculous,
Dog.
bro.
Oh man, that's crazy. So shout out
Uh,
Prodigy. If you haven't seen our episode with Prodigy, the
Shout out
kid,
Prodigy.
shout out Prodigy. Good dude. That's the reason why, we laughing about this and all this. Very good dude.
For sure.
Dope artist. Check out his trilogy coming soon. And then
Yeah.
how do we get from falling to the birth of a bull tape? And why a bull? You a Taurus or something?
No, I'm a Virgo. I
Oh,
really
shut up.
don't look.
Shout
I
out to
was
her.
hyped too because
She's
I'm a
my
Taurus.
kindred spirit.
I was like, bro,
Damn.
she gotta be a Taurus. I
She's my
was like
kindred
sitting there
spirit, dog.
real quick
Because
before you get
I got
into
a
that.
daughter who's a Virgo, so there you go.
I was like, she gotta be a Taurus because
I
that
knew you thought
mixtape,
that.
like, I was like, no, this is how I would come. And then
The bull
we gonna get to
reconstructed.
it,
When
but
I know, I
the
knew
follow
it.
up, I was like, no, she's a Taurus. Like in my heart, I was like, no, she's a Taurus. Like this
No,
is
she's not, bro. She's
we
Virgo,
gonna
bro.
get to that though. But okay, birth of a bull.
Yeah.
Birth of a bull.
So birth of a bull. So I'm trying to remember I got a nickname called Big Bully that I got. I want to say that I got it in high school. Had to be like freshman year when I was younger, but I really don't know how I got it. I was always cool with like the dudes on the basketball team because we'd be priced in the same gym, whatever. I was always hooping against some of the dudes too. So I think that's kind of where I got it from. Because like I said, that's another conversation. But I've been giving buckets. I'm gonna continue anyway. So I feel like the big bully had came from that just because uh they was the nicknames was crazy. But that one just kind of stuck. And then I was like, okay, so I guess I'm gonna just use that for like a while and kind of see if I can do like a brand type of thing with that.
Right.
So yeah, I had dropped Birth of a Bull. That was like my first little like I guess project you could say that I had put together. But yeah, I feel like it was like a good solid introduction of I guess what I was trying to start out. Like I feel
Yeah.
like this is the way I want to go, so I'm gonna show y'all what I've learned and the route that I'm trying to go in, essentially.
Yep, makes sense. I know, Rashad, I know you like the cover art, didn't you? I know you did.
For sure. All of it.
What did it make you? What did it
All of it.
remind you
What she
of?
does.
Yeah. I was about to say. I know.
Yeah.
It looks anime-ish a little
I
bit.
thought
Like,
you
I
were
don't
gonna
know.
say. I thought you were gonna say something about Kanye or something.
I'm trying to think
But it
of.
does too. That too.
I'm.
Like in
I,
that
I want to say his name was like The Wiz or something. I'm gonna have to ask Wu. John Wu put me onto him because he was making cover
okay.
art for Mars. So
Okay.
I had hit him up like, hey, I need a cover art for this EP I'm about to drop, whatever. And I just kind of gave him like the title, uh, and like kind of like what the EP was gonna be about. He was like, bet. He sent me that back in a couple of days. I was like, tough. Appreciate it.
Dang. Okay.
No notes. I have no
thank
notes.
you.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Like, but he has like he's made like children's books and things like that. So
Okay.
like when it comes to like the animation tip and all that, he's dope. Like I definitely need to link back up with him on some cover art. But yeah,
I'm
that's probably still one of my favorite ones for sure.
gonna have to keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Definitely. Keep that in mind. I thought the project was dope. I still think
Yeah.
it's a dope
for
listen.
sure.
So I don't know, like, how do you feel about it? Because like I listen to it straight through, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can listen to this straight through. Like it's a no skipper. You feel me? So
Yeah,
how do you look back on it?
it was definitely for me. It did like I didn't hate it. I didn't love it either, but
Okay.
me, I'm just picky about my own stuff. But
Yeah.
at the time though, at the time that I dropped it, I definitely felt like it was a strong, like, at that time, I feel like it was a strong project. I felt like I was trying to show like different sides and
Mm.
different lanes that I've kind of been trying to figure out. Especially because like when I dropped Somebody, I had dropped that as a single first, and
Before, right.
yeah, and everybody was kind of rocking with that one. So I was like, okay, so maybe I can try to do like a couple songs like that, and then also remind people that I'm still trying to like do rap stuff. So maybe put a couple rap songs in there, and things like that. But yeah, it definitely has a place in my heart just because it's the first one I dropped. I feel like it was the first time me really introducing myself as an artist, like with no team, no nothing. Like my parents wasn't backing this up no more. Like I was kind of more grown and
Okay.
things like that. Uh, so
The
yeah,
young
young
bull
boy,
stepping
yeah,
out. Okay,
for
okay.
sure.
Yeah, somebody's definitely somebody's definitely a smacker on there. Every time an artist comes on, I'll make it like a playlist, like of the shit, I personally mess with. And
Yeah,
Real and Me, and I don't even know. How do you even say, am I tripping? Like my brain acts silly. Is it like concise?
conscious.
Conscious.
Is it conscious?
Yeah,
That's how you spell it. I know that.
trust me. I think me and my engineer was having a debate about it when I first made it because we were like, "How do you spell it? Like, how do you
But
spell
where's
it?"
the IOUS one? What about the
That's
IOUS one? Is that
I don't know. English is
Keep in
stupid.
mind, this is one of the smartest motherfuckers you'll probably ever meet in Marcus. But I'm telling you, yes. The only reason I know is because when I first saw the word, I was like, no. I was like, it says conscience, but it was
Yeah,
like, no, it's conscience. So,
it's
nah, that's how
conscious.
you
Yeah,
spell it.
like it made me insecure to even ask you. I
I
was
had to
like,
Right.
Google it. Don't feel bad. I had to Google it when we were first trying to figure it out. Like we could
but if
not
I'm gonna
get
look
that.
dumb,
I was like, it was actually making me mad because I was like, I know I'm not dumb. Like that
right?
don't look right. So
No.
we definitely had
Right.
to Google it.
I'm starting to
English,
rethink
huh?
like everything I've done. Like, have I messed up a lot and not
Where your
know it?
conscience been, bro?
But when you
Where's your
spell
concise been?
subconscious,
Right.
I was like conscience,
Where did
Concise.
she get that from?
bro. I'm like, what does that have to do with a bull? Look,
That's
look, I'm gone now.
crazy.
Now I'm gone. He's just
Right.
like, hey, bro,
You
you done
gotta
gone
clip
way too
this up.
far.
You gotta clip this up. That's crazy.
But if I said if I'm not gonna know, I'm at least gonna ask it live. So if it's gonna look stupid, hey,
He
I'm
gonna try
Nah,
to
I feel
take this
self-deprecating
part
enough.
out. He
yeah,
gonna try to take
yeah.
this part out.
Don't cut this out. Don't cut this out.
They're gonna be like, hold on, there's 5 minutes missing from this. I'm gonna be
I
like,
know.
no, it ain't.
Gonna jump to something else.
Right. All right. And then how do we get to the bull reconstructed? Did something happen to the bull? I was kind of concerned
Ooh.
Something definitely happened to
because
the bull. That
because she,
was
Living the life like a movie, loony. If you think you can outdo me, screw me. I got your girl tryna do me, cutie. She got me beat on her doonies. Ooh, my baby bad as she bougie, moody. She don't want nothing but Gucci, groovy. Moving my shoulders like Uzi. Newbies beefing with me in the music. Go stupid.
she's snapping,
One more
spazzing. You feel
time.
me?
One more time
Hey,
before you get started.
okay.
This one was
Yeah, I
my
knew it was gonna
favorite.
be yours. I
My
knew
favorite
it.
project.
I knew
And
okay.
it.
I was like, I was fully convinced by this one. I was like, she is a Taurus. Something happened to her, and it's exactly
And she
how it would come
snapped
back out. This
because
is,
the Taurus.
I was
That's
like,
it's a Taurus is flip. That's how y'all flip.
right, like, okay, you
Mm.
got me up.
Yep.
I'm usually super nice. I'm super laid back, but you done brought this out of me. Like
Yep.
that's what that
A moon
like.
sign or something. I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'm
but
gonna talk my shit. So
Yeah.
she
But
did,
I
dog.
do feel that though because like I feel like most of the tourists I know are like really chill people and like they don't
Hmm.
get that way unless they're like aggravated enough to get that way. And I feel like that's just
right,
kind of how I am as a person. Like I'm real laid back and like a lot of stuff really don't bother me personally, but it's like if you really get me there, then it's
it's up.
I don't know.
Yep.
Like I don't know what to tell you at
Yep.
that point. Like you definitely
Hmm.
pushed enough buttons if you got me
Right.
all the way up to 100. Like
Right.
A Virgo and a Taurus were both Earth signs, so we have that
Oh,
it's
going.
that
definitely
makes
a
sense.
earth thing for
And
sure.
that makes sense. My dad's a Virgo too. Daughter Virgo,
Yeah.
dad a Virgo. And I got a few Virgos. Yeah, and they all cool, chill. But like you
Yeah.
said, don't keep pressing their buttons. That's the one thing. Like, just don't press their buttons.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so So who pressed your buttons? Life? Was it Life? Was just like
Right. Yeah.
Look
I'm
at
not
you,
gonna get
Marcus.
federal on here.
You getting like a messy podcast, Marcus.
I'm
I'm getting
not gonna get federal on
I'll
here.
excuse myself out.
But yeah, it was definitely a time of like I just felt like I was over a lot of stuff.
Mm.
I was like, damn, Ty, like, you really just be nice to everybody. Like, everybody's just walking all over you. Everybody's doing
Mm,
whatever they want to do, regardless of how you feel about it. And you just letting it happen. And you just, you don't want no confrontation. You want to be nice. And that's cool. But at the end of the day, what are you sacrificing? So I think it was, I dropped that in 2022. So yeah, I hit 2020, once I turned 21,
mhm.
I was like, yeah, like something's gotta change. Like I'm definitely grown now. Definitely my own person, definitely figuring out who I am as an artist. And I feel like I'm 90% of the way there. So now it's like I have to get the thought out of my mind about what everybody else thinks about what
Mm.
I'm dropping or what I'm doing. Like I just need to drop and make the music that I want to make and do the stuff that I want to do. Like so that was kind of the point of this was like, I'm about to show y'all that I'm on my timing. And if you don't like it, kick rocks. And if you do, let's rock out.
No, the vibe was unfiltered. Like, not
Yeah.
even like, you just whatever, but, like, I get now that you say that, I'm like, "Yeah." Like, she was like, "Yeah." I'm stand this is
I
like,
felt
this is
it.
what I'm
Like
stand I know
that
the energy
switch
was tangible.
from the first one to this one, I was like, something happened. Like, what you just explained. But like
Dope.
for
It
real.
was dope though. Like, the code, I mess with the
Yeah.
code. Spaz, of course,
I mean,
Spaz
the whole thing, the
Spaz but it
intro.
made me think, where's Spaz Part 1? Is that on
Spaz
Ice
Part
somewhere?
1 is a song that's on SoundCloud.
I
And
knew it.
that is from a Dead Skies freestyle that I did a long time ago.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that one never made it to the DSPs. But I was like, I might as well make a Spaz Part 2 just because I feel like they kind of fit. Like it was kind of the same vibe on the same song. So that was more the reason why I named it that.
Hey, that's bad.
the
I
Spaz,
ain't
even the
even gonna
video
go
was
over some of
hard.
the
The video
bars.
oh, yeah,
Like
me
I
either.
was like,
But
okay, all
she's
right.
yeah, there's some yeah. Yeah, she
For
like, she
sure.
Hey,
she fucked that up, and then at the end, like, she let it breathe for a second, and then, like, I naturally felt I'm like, "Nah, she should come back in and fuck it up again," and she just yeah.
and then
And then
she
she came back in again, I'm like, yeah,
uh
she was tapped in on that one.
where were you? Where like how was you able to get some jail bars? Like where were you at?
Oh, okay, that was one question I had.
That was it's a studio, and I'm pretty sure it's
Like
still a studio. It's on 7th Street. I don't know the name of it. Is it Phoenix?
not hip.
I was about to say, not
Nah.
7th Street. I know somebody on 4th.
I can't think of the name. I just remember that it was a studio on 7th Street, and it was, like, in the very back room, they were doing, like, rentals for, like, the video space. They had, like, the jail bars back there. They had the red room that y'all seen back there with all the money and stuff. Like, it was all in the same room. So, we had, like, rented that out for, like, an hour or so. But, yeah, I don't think they have it anymore, though. I don't know if they still do it or
Okay.
not.
Now it was a dope visual for real. And
Yeah.
you went crazy. You spat.
I definitely appreciate it.
He should be back in a second.
Okay, that's bad.
You know what? I think did you used to cut hair at because I was watching your vlog and you were like,
Mhm.
I'll cut at blessed hands. And then it just hit me. Did you used to cut it straight edge? What's it called?
Straight razor?
Straight razor.
Yeah.
Go to how can I not think of his name right now? Main dude in there though.
You go to Rob.
Rob. I don't know why I can think of his name. It hit me when I was watching your vlog and you was like, also I cut her. And I was like, she was in there. Like, you probably don't remember me because there's so many people come in and out. But like I just
Yeah.
remember you used to be right across from Rob.
I used to be right
And
next
like
to
I
him,
was
yeah.
yeah. And yeah, I just remember you from like one of the first times I started going to him and then it just hit me. I was like, damn, she was in there. Like Louisville's so small. Like seriously.
Louisville is definitely small, like very small.
I'm talking about she used to cut hair at the barbershop I currently go to. And like I didn't even realize it until I was watching her vlog. I was like, damn, that was her in there.
What, blessed hands?
So that's where she cuts now, but she used to cut a straight
Oh,
razor.
okay.
Marco.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I need to
that's
pull up on her.
interesting. Right,
I
I
ain't had a cut in
know.
a minute. I need to
So
pull
you
up.
gonna
As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah.
I got my shape up today. That's all. Can you get me together? That's all I get. I just get the little.
Yeah. Nothing
You
too
ain't even got.
crazy.
You're right. You ain't even got to touch it. It's like
Yeah.
I might have to slide one time.
I'm telling
Nah,
you,
for
bro.
real.
But I cut a lot of artists in the city for sure.
That's dope
Okay.
for real.
So
That's what's up. Yeah. Did you ask her like how she got into cutting and stuff? That's the only
No.
thing I was gonna ask.
yeah. Trying to think how I really got like I had been cutting my own hair freshman year is when I started cutting my own hair. I think I remember the first time I gave myself a lineup was with some eyebrow shavers. And I
Okay.
Oh
lined up the
wow.
front and the sides. I was crispy, but my mama was fired up. She was fired up. She was like, "Now when you go bald or something, like don't start crying, coming to me, whatever." I was
Oh.
like, "Dang, like did I mess it up or something?" So uh, like after that, I would have my stepdad. He would do my lineup sometimes, and then like once I kind of got tired of him pushing me back, then I was like, then I got to figure out, okay, maybe I should just try to cut it myself. So started watching them 360 Jeezy videos. Got me together. You feel me? Started cutting my own hair,
That's
and
crazy.
then once I was like a senior, I think is when I started cutting like my close friends, and then I started doing like house calls and started doing
Mm.
mobile cuts and things like that. And 2023 is when I got my barber's license. So
Okay.
Okay.
I've been licensed for
Shout
about 3
out.
years now.
And
Congrats.
hold on. Did you say you got tired of him pushing your shit back? Did you say?
Look, nah, cause I'm ready to tell y'all some crazy. No, I'm ready to tell y'all some crazy shit. No, for real.
I've
I'm
lost a
about to
barber
tell
on
y'all
that
some
shit.
crazy shit.
Right.
You see my shit. You can't go back on me, nigga.
I'm about to
Good.
tell
Hey,
y'all some
not one time.
crazy shit.
Let's hear it.
iPod
So
exclusive.
my like I said, my stepdad was giving me lineups, right? So
Mhm.
he'd do the back, and then like sometimes I tell him to do the sides only if I felt like he was doing good enough. You feel me? Like I had to look at the back first.
A case by case basis.
Yeah, look at the back first and then decide like, okay, do I really want to take that risk or not tonight? I don't know. We might skip it. We might
Oh
skip that
shit.
part. But so it was one day I had asked him to do my lineup. Mind you, every time that he would cut my hair, like I would ask him, like, why don't I just sit on the toilet seat? He's got me standing up over the sink, like my head's over the sink, and he's like, he's like standing up, like cutting the back of my neck, bro. So I'm standing there, and he's cutting the back of my neck. This man done hit a pressure point in the back of my neck, bro, and I fell.
No.
I'm talking about my jaw smacked the sink. I fell back. I don't even
No.
remember what happened. Like all I remember is I feel like I was gonna throw up, and then as soon as I felt like I was gonna throw up, I just everything went black, and I just boom, just fell to the ground.
No.
I wake up to him hovered over me. My mama's hovered over me. My mama
Oh
think I
my
done had a
god.
seizure. She take me to the
Oh.
hospital. I mean, it was a whole thing. So they take me to the ER. My mom was like, I think my daughter just had a seizure. They asked me what happened. I said, yeah, he was lining the back of my neck and I fainted and I passed out. Bro, the
Get out
nurses
of
is
here.
laughing, bro. The nurses is sitting there laughing. My mom was like,
That's
what the
messed
hell are
up.
y'all laughing about? Like, she just had a seizure. They was like, no. He hit a pressure point in the back of her neck, and that's why she passed out. They was like, next time, if you do cut her again, make sure she's sitting down, cause you not that was where we shouldn't have started at all. Like, why are you cutting me and I'm standing up? Like, I'm standing up. You're not that much taller than me. So like he's like doing this.
God.
And he's
There's
strong
no
too.
way.
So like he's taking these cheap wall trimmers. Y'all know which ones I'm talking. The yellow plastic. They're yellow and black. They
That's
hot.
crazy.
The blade is on fire too, mind you. He's sitting there.
Digging in your neck.
I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
bro. I'm like,
get out of here.
Yeah. I said,
I would take the power into my own hands after that.
like after
Straight
that,
up.
I was like, I don't think I'm gonna ask you
Hostile
to do it
takeover.
ever again.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. You feel me? And he's bald. So mind you, he don't have a lot of experience of lining himself up. He just gotta do it. So it's a little different.
Bald nigga.
I ain't never in my life heard something like that.
Me either.
He hit a pressure point?
He hit a pressure. I didn't even think pressure points was
accuracy.
real until that happened to me. I did not believe in pressure points until point had pressure on it.
Bro, that's
I fell.
crazy.
Like, luckily I ain't bust my jaw open or nothing from hitting that
Right.
scene.
That's what I thought you. I thought you were gonna say something crazy.
Yeah, like it was just like bruised or something, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But it was definitely like, damn, like I just woke up and I was on the floor.
I could have never guessed that.
That's crazy.
If you gave me 100 tries, that was what you was about to say. Get out of here.
Nah, yeah, that was wild.
That's really an
That's
OddPod
crazy.
exclusive right there.
That is that.
Yeah. I definitely have never told that story to no podcast.
You know we gotta put that out. You know we gotta put that out.
Yeah, that one is wild. Nonetheless, no, I was saying that it's crazy because when I was lagging, I was about to lead into Daddy's Daughter. We were talking about how hard it is. Like the perspective is different. Like, because on the whole Reconstructed Bull project, you look at that song and you're like, yeah, it's definitely different. And then you listen to your perspective on it and you're like, oh, that's dope and different. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know if you just wanted to talk about that or your relationship with your dad at all.
Yeah. Cause like me and my real dad, like he's not with my mom, but we still have like a connection.
Right.
But I came when I was younger, and before I had met my stepdad, I was living the co-parenting side of it, like seeing, I'm getting dropped off on the weekends or going to see my dad for a week in the summer and come back, and like hearing both sides. Like mom, obviously my mom was telling me one thing, my dad's telling me another thing about about them and stuff like that. Thinking about that perspective of like, I've always tried to live in the image of like my mom because I've just been around my mom more, and she'll put that stuff in your ear about my dad. Then I go to my dad, and I'm like, that's still my dad though. Like I still love him regardless of what happened between y'all. I still have to look at it as he's also a parent.
Right.
But then it's like I got older and I'm starting to go through different things in my life, and it's like certain times I'm like, why do I feel like I'm acting like him? Like I feel like the spirit of him like coming into the mental. But yeah, it was kind of like my take on like the co-parenting and things like that, for sure.
It was dope. It was deep. It's like the transformative like part of growth. It's like when you're talking about you coming into your own, your age, like this is me, like blah blah blah. That's like a thing that like you have to go through. It's like looking at your parents through real lenses and really evaluating, choosing where you stand in it, or just how you letting people affect it, just whatever. So I just thought it was it's hard for me to say I've heard much like it. Like that's how distinct it was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know. That was dope for me too. Dope experience. So go check out that Odd community. The Reconstructed Bull.
Yeah.
Hey.
She bullied that tape though.
I stand by it.
She bullied that tape though. Yeah. And then after that, it seems like you just go on a singles run.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if you were single, but you were on the track. I know that. You feel me? She went on a run.
Don't get her in trouble.
I know. That's what I knew you were about to say. Here you go getting messy, Mark. Messy Mark. Messy Mark is out.
Right,
the sun goes down. My wife's sitting there.
Right.
Shit, she gonna beat us
You're
both
up to the door like, what's she about to say?
Thanks. What y'all talking about in there? Nah, but yeah, I think for a while I was just kind of like, I wanted to take it single by single and just
Mm-hmm.
really figure out what is going to work for a vibe and like the no pun intended, but the vibes that I'm trying to bring off in my music. And
Right.
and I feel like for me, just for me personally, I feel like me dropping singles kind of helps me like just analyze everything and figure out like what route I need to go on. Cause obviously, like I'm with me making the EP now, I'm making the EP now because I dropped all of them singles and I know which ones are gonna work and I know which ones are not gonna work. So just kind of like
Trial and error.
just analyzing what I feel like I want to do, what the people feel like they want to hear from me, the energy I'm trying to give off. Like, yeah, I just feel like and for me, I don't know, like I feel like I can put more into a single just because like
Mm-hmm.
when I make like content and things like that, for me, like just going one song at a time is just it's way less stress on the brain. So that's also why I haven't really dropped anything since Dog Me because now that I'm really getting into like the nitty and gritty of the EP. I'm focused on the EP. I'm not really worried about dropping a song right now because I need to make sure that everything is in line and sounding the way that it needs to sound and all the content shot like because I just want it to be like special since I haven't dropped a project in years.
A single run. That's dope. Look, where was it? Hey, tonight, that's still
Tonight.
stuck in my head. Still.
Dang, that's a oldie. That pops up sometimes and like I haven't there be times where like it'll pop up and I think about skipping it and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna let it ride. Like I'm gonna listen to it because like I like that one. Like
That
I vibe with that
one's
one.
I like that one. Like that's
Yeah.
one that's like you gotta bring that one. Like you said, nah, I gotta bring you along. Like you'd
Like,
be like, nah, I gotta pick. It's like picking out some shoes to go on a trip
Yep.
or something. It's
yeah.
like, I gotta bring you though,
I got to.
just in
Yes, for
case.
sure.
No, but that's why I'm like, that's a vibe. You talking about you going and like basically not really a trial and error, but figuring out what works and what not, and
Yeah.
what doesn't. I mean. I don't know if I'll go through these. Are these some of the ones you think worked? Because these are some that stuck with me. Of
Okay.
course, Tonight, like I said,
Yes.
So Good came out that year, 2021, right?
Yeah.
So you got that one. Of course, that was fire. Female Trap Soul,
Yeah.
that was its own little moment for
That
real.
was
How'd you
The
like the
video's
video?
crazy.
The video's crazy.
Got it, ayy. Female trap soul made her way into the building. Female trap soul made her way up through the ceiling. Told them it was over, they thought I was kidding.
Like, and when I heard the song, I'm like, that video invokes like the energy that like, so like that was even dope. So like,
Yeah.
I gotta stop on that one. How'd that come about? Like, were you getting like a certain reception where you were like, yeah, I think I should go
Yeah,
all in on this one?
it was definitely like every time I would talk to somebody, they would just be like, like I mess with your vibe, like I always feel like I get some type of like trap soul vibe from you sometimes and things like that.
Mm.
I just feel like I wanted to bring tribute to Bryson, just because of like the inspiration that he was to me when he first popped out. Like that
Yeah.
for me, that is one of the like first experiences as an artist where I felt like there was hope. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
hearing somebody on the radio that is so close to home was going to Iroquois, like that is a crazy thing to do. And then after that, you drop a project that is legendary. Um, I'm like we cannot forget about what this man just did. Like, regardless of the how people feel about him now, it's like, but the the trail that he left, it's
Yes.
like that'll never go
Not
away.
even. That's one of the top of. You can debate if it's a top musical moment, like since we've been alive or something like that. But like,
Yeah.
definitely for me, like moment wise, like ain't nothing like that. There's nothing.
No.
I love, and we love G, we love Jack, we love Day
Yeah.
Runs, we love everything. But maybe because Bryson was before everybody, right? I'm not trying to. I'm trying to.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm looking
yeah.
at it. Yeah. So I'm like, and shout out because shout out Lil Steven, like even Static. We grew up
Yeah.
in Static's run incredible, like, but Bryson's even was just it was like a whole moment. It was like
Yeah.
a captivating moment for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
He like
I'm agreeing with you.
reactivated, like, you know what I mean? It was like seemed a little dormant
The
for a
static,
second.
the when
Yeah.
you know,
From
like
right. And on the song 502 Come Up, his little bridge where he's talking, that like I don't know, when I heard
stuck with
that I
you.
Yeah.
was like, damn. I was like, niggas can make it. When like, y'all know what I'm talking about? Like
See,
I
that's what I'm.
forgot what he says exactly, but
See,
I was like, nah, he feels the same way we feel, even though
we
he's the
feel.
one
Yeah.
making it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like he's making it by saying the things that we feel, type shit. So it's like, oh, okay. So like that is relatable. It is translatable. It is,
It's like
you know,
it's very rare for young black men to come up out of here. All that just you know what I mean?
Addicts, yeah.
He was talking his shit.
Yeah.
kind of confirmed. Yeah, kind of confirmed what we thought about. Yeah, stamped it. Yeah, dope shit. But no, that video, just everything, the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, you can run that back. You can run that back. That's another one you gotta
Right.
take with you, where you're
Mhm.
like, you in the closet, you in the vibe closet. You're like, yeah,
Yup.
I gotta take that with me. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
The moment, of course, that was that year too.
The moment, yeah.
3:32 a.m.
Mm.
Cause that's still at, when you look on at least on Apple Music, it's still at the top. But
Mm-hmm.
that, do you feel like I'm naming off ones that you feel like you agree that like you feel like that worked, or
Oh
how do you
yeah.
feel about? Okay,
Yeah. And with 332 was just kind of crazy because when I first made it, I was very iffy about it. Like I really I really don't think that I wanted to drop it at first because it was
Hmm.
sitting in the vault for a while. But also this was before Smoke had got on it. So this was just me, like straight vocals, no nothing else. But yeah, it was crazy though. Getting him on that was wild. And I had met him at
Smokey.
Straight Razor. And the first time that he had walked in, I noticed him, but I didn't know that that was Smoke at the time
Mm-hmm.
until I think somebody in there was talking to him and they had said his name or something like that. And I was like, Smoke, like Smoke, like play a Smoke. Um, they was like, yeah, I seen him multiple times in the shop. Never talked to him. I was like, I'm not gonna bum rush him. I'm not gonna be one of those like
Right.
I can't me personally, I just can't do it. Like I'd rather build a actual connection with somebody and like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, before
I'm the
just
same way.
start being like, hey, like I make music, let's collab and do all that. So one of the other barbers in the shop had mentioned my name to him and
Mm-hmm.
they had showed him the song Spin. So he listened
Yeah.
to Spin and then I had came in there, like, I guess a couple minutes after he had listened to it, and he was like, he said, "Hey," he said, "You made this song?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, "You wrote it?" I was like, "Yeah." He said,
Like,
"You
yeah,
did?"
man.
He said, "Yeah." He was like, "You did all the harmonies and all that?" I was like, "Yeah."
I say, yeah, nigga.
And he was like, he said, "Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man, you dope. Like, if you ever need me for anything, like, let me know." And as soon as he said that, I said, "Nah." I said, "Are you for real?" I said, "Before I ask you, like, are you for real? Because if you are, like, I definitely got a song that I think that you would sound dope on." And he was like, "Yeah." So we exchanged numbers. I sent him the song. He goes in the car. He goes listen to it. About 10 minutes later, he comes back in. He said, "Send me all the tracks." He said, "Don't change nothing to the song." He said, "I'm just gonna add my little sauce in there." He was like, just off the strength of
Shout
he
out
liked the
Smoke.
song and just wanted to get on the song.
See,
So
that's real shit right
that
there.
was yeah, that was definitely a cool moment for me because like Smoke's really cool. Like he'll always be like after that moment, like he'll always be somebody that I feel like I could talk to and like
Mhm.
especially like with the music, like he's definitely put me on to a lot of stuff.
That's
Um
what's up.
but yeah, it was a crazy moment. Like me and Smoke at work. Like I'm just at my job doing what I do every day and having that link up moment was yeah, it was definitely crazy.
Meant to be.
Yeah, for sure. Had to be.
That's dope. That's a dope song too, man. So I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't know what little saucy added, but saucy vibe. Saucy
Yeah.
vibe. So shout out to Smoke though. Shout out to players.
Shout
Shout
out
out,
to
like I said,
Smoke.
RP Static. Shout out to
RP
all of
Static.
I
them.
know that made you feel good too, like just like you said, off the strength of the song itself and nothing else, like, you know,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like
just
it wasn't like
Mm.
he And I didn't think that he was gonna wanna, like, shoot content with me. He was like, "Nah, like, let me know. We'll set up a day and, I'll get some
Oh,
free
okay.
time and cause he's still touring with Drew Hill and things like that, and
Mhm.
so he's
Right.
still busy, like, round the clock, and he made time
Damn.
to come and shoot content with me, like, I was like, "Yeah, like, Smoke is cool. He's cool in my book. That's
Right.
my guy."
Like either way it goes, I love that energy, bro. Especially in
Yeah.
Louisville, where people feel it's gatekeepy or, cliquish or just whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's just like having someone at that level, having that energy and pouring back into the people around them who they see us. That's dope. You can't, we gotta highlight that. So shout out
Yeah,
Smoke for
for
that,
sure.
for real.
Shout out Smoke.
But nah, that's another dope one. Odd community, odd pod community. I haven't said it enough, but at vibe.like.tie, right?
Vibe.like.time.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, go. I have to hurry up and say that before we get too deep in here. Motherfuckers catch it, cut on, and be like, "Who you even talking to?" I'm like, "Hey, get your shit together." 2025 comes. That's another one where I'm like, crash out with Ice Kobe. I feel like you went crazy on that. I was
I
like, damn,
appreciate it.
whose song is this, bro? You gonna give him the song back, man? I was like, but no, she snapped on that, like a whole perspective and everything. I'm like, yeah, that was dope and Mint too.
Yeah, my boy
Mint
Chaz.
and you, that's another one too. Those,
Yeah.
yeah, 20, yeah, you had a little moment there at 25. All right, then. Now there's,
2025 was definitely
you were
like
building up.
I went 2025 for me was more of like let me take a step back for a mental break, but also just make music and have fun for the moment right now. Like I knew that I wanted to work on an EP, but I knew that mentally I was not ready to work on an EP yet. So I was like, but I would never stop making music. So of course I was gonna still make my music and things like that, but it was more of just me kind of taking the pressure away of like trying to do big
Needing.
rollouts for all these songs and, stuff like that. Like Ice Kobe had hit me to put a song on the EP and I was like, for sure, like, why not? I want to make music is what I want to do. So that was kind of my thing last year.
Out of all the singles that I said, are those ones that stick with you too? Where you like, okay, or what am I missing any?
I like you. I dropped Patience last year.
Oh, Patience. Yeah, Patience. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes, Patience. That should have been on the list. Patience was dope.
Patience
It's
Yeah.
dope.
Patience was my
Video.
favorite out of that year for sure.
That was dope.
Video's crazy.
But that's just the bite. I know that you've been waiting patiently tonight. Just give me some time. I'm on the 6-5.
Cause I got your girl in it, right?
You got your
You said what?
girl, the Lambo.
It got you.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yes, sir. Shout out Monarch on the video too. Shout out
Yeah,
Gus.
there you go, Monarch. Okay, yeah, I kept seeing that. Dope.
Yeah,
That was dope.
that was like my first time actually feeling like I was getting a like real music video shot. Like I hit him up
Okay.
and was like, "Hey, bro, like, I got a song I want to shoot a video for." And he was like, "Bet, let's get it." I gave him the idea, and he sent me like a whole. This is the first time I ever seen like a treatment for a music video. Like I had never seen one of those
Yeah,
before, and he pulled.
I just seen one for the first
Yeah,
time this year.
that was crazy. And then like he pulled up and had like a whole team with him, and yeah, we was like real scheduled, like on time. I was like, I'm sorry, but I ain't
Yeah.
never seen this
She went
type of
Hollywood.
efficiency with a music video before. Like it was crazy, but
It's a great
definitely
plug.
it was a fun day. Like that whole day was fun.
Shot it all in a day.
Shot it out in a day, like
Killed
4 hours.
it. Ooh,
Yeah,
killed it. Monarch ain't playing.
yeah.
The video definitely told a story, and I know it like has to be a comfortable feeling, like, cause that's your girl, and you know, what I mean, you ain't working with somebody
Yeah.
else, like, you know.
That
Yeah,
was like
facts.
that's real on real type shit. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it's very
Like
very
real on
real.
real.
And we was talking about it too. We was like, we feel like we on a date or something. Like for
Right.
real.
I mean, you just hanging
Mm.
out, like
We
doing
just
your
hanging out,
thing.
yeah.
That's dope. Genuine as hell, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Genuine
sure.
as hell. Like what you see is what it is. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. Cause we had 7 Trey on last week, and his wife owns a creative, and they basically like a creative tandem. So we We got another creative tandem on our hands for real.
And
Sir.
I know you was feeling yourself with the Lambo. I know you was.
Couldn't tell her nothing.
I know
Nah,
you.
facts though. Like, yes, I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous because I was like, shoot, it ain't mine. So let me make sure I
Right.
don't
I
press
know,
no
right?
buttons I ain't supposed to press. But it was cool though. Like, just I probably the fastest I went in that car is probably like 10 miles an hour. Felt good though. Like just
Right. Yeah, for
felt
sure.
good. It was like, yeah, it's gonna be me one day. For sure.
Nah, for real.
Yeah. She ain't want to do, you know, them people who like who put on the shoes in the shoe store and like they running out the door or something.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She wasn't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it like she ain't gonna. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like no
I
new
don't want y'all to
shoes.
think that I'm one of them
Yeah.
YNs or something because I'm not.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was about to say. She
Let
don't
me-
look. Damn, I ain't get my security deposit back.
Right.
Yeah, nigga.
Make sure.
Something, nigga. Right.
I feel you.
Nah, that's crazy. Now check out the
Yeah.
video. Our community patience. It's like I said, female trap soul dope video. I don't know. You can go all the way back to conscience. I'm a conscious. But no, there's a lot of dope videos. But patience is definitely like it's a genuine feeling.
It's one of them ones.
A
Right.
genuine vibe. Genuine
Yeah.
vibe is what we'll call it. Like everyone's dope though. It's like realness on real, art on art. It culminates all to like actual like just a real moment. So that's dope. I'm glad y'all got that to keep with y'all type
Yeah,
shit.
for
Because I
sure.
looked at that and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, like. Look, I ain't even trying to be like this, but like me and my wife's wedding video, and like we watch it or something like that, I'm like, it gives me like a kind of vibe like that type shit. So I'm like,
Yeah.
so it just feels like it's also like a memento that y'all can
Yeah.
have too. It's like, shit,
Yeah.
let's throw this on. You feel me? Like it's just something dope. It's just something dope. So nah, let's go. So
Yeah.
yeah, so single run, and now what are we parlaying it into EP in 2026? Dog Me, of course.
2026.
Shout out to Dog Me. Please go
Shout out to
check out
Dog
Dog Me. Go check that out. That's her newest release on platforms. Came out earlier this year.
She don't make a bad song, by the way.
Okay, yeah, that's no skippers. So on her EPs, that's what I was gonna say to build up to her EPs. Because I'm like, me and Rashad are still talking about your EPs from 2020 and 2022. Like, no, like those no skippers. Like till we still feel that way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so I was looking at that. I'm like, shit. When you come out for an EP though, like it's a piece of work. You feel me? So
ready.
like,
Yeah.
what we gonna get with this new one though? You feel me? Because a young bull to a reconstructed bull, like
I'm
Do you have
trying
a
to
name?
I'm trying to give y'all enough information without spoiling nothing.
don't do it right.
Right.
You feel me? But basically, like I said, I've been on this single run trying to figure out like what's gonna work for vibe and what I want to give to like my community, like people who really support me. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like y'all probably know, like I've been self-producing most of the songs on the EP. I will say that there's
Yes,
one song on
sir.
there that is produced by Jordan Brooks. I don't know if y'all know him, but
Yep,
dope
we're gonna get
boy,
into that.
dope.
Shout
That's my
out
guy,
to
yeah.
Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan, bro.
Bro, was he in the parade today?
Yes.
He was in
Shout
the
out to him.
parade.
He was in the parade. I told Lil Chris, Lil Chris said he's going down there, Bryson, my whole family. I said, hey, look for this little dude named Jordan Brooks. He's supposed to be singing, man. Tell me what you think of him, bro. He's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll holler at you. So I'll ask Lil
He's
Chris. So
tough.
I got somebody on it. Jordan's tough.
Yeah.
Nigga
So
can
he's
sing.
got one on there, but all the other ones are gonna be produced by me. So like this is like the to me personally, this is like my real first like put together project. Like there's a whole theme, it's gonna be a whole like rollout to it, layout to it.
Okay.
There's more like maturity to it, there's more like versatility to it.
Mm.
It's a lot of like me pulling from like music that I used to grow up listening to. Like I listen to a lot of pop, I listen to a lot of like neo soul almost.
Mm.
Like trying to just bring all of that together and really showing y'all like this is vibe. Like there's also a couple changes that are about to be made that I'm not gonna say on here. But when you see those changes, just know that the EP is coming not too long after that. So
Okay.
that's all I'm
Okay.
gonna say
Okay.
about that. When you see the changes, just know I warned y'all.
Okay.
Do you have a name? And if you can't say it, don't say it. But
Don't
do you have
worry
a
about it.
name?
I'm not.
Do you
Yeah,
have one?
I have a name, and once I come out with the EP and y'all see the title and stuff, I feel like it's all gonna make sense.
Okay.
But yeah, like the people, like I've talked to Jordan and Ty and them about the EP, and like they're excited. Everybody wants me to drop it today. Apparently, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I would love to. Like every time I go to the shop, they're like, "Bro, when you go drop the EP, bro, you playing?" I'm like, trust me, it's getting worked on every single
Yeah.
day. So
Yeah.
I'm
Needs his
definitely
finishing
excited
touches.
though. People been asking me to drop an EP, so like I just want to make sure
Okay.
that I do it right and give people
Yeah.
what they want. You know,
Take your time with it.
for sure.
Big executive producer.
Big, yeah,
Big
big,
That's
exec,
what
come
you
on
saying.
now.
big exec,
Yes, yes.
big exec.
I'm trying to be a real, a real artist. Like, cause eventually, once I master producing, I want to master like the engineering side. So I want to be able to do everything eventually. But I told myself 2026 would be the year that I at least start with producing and see, what I can do with that and just build up from there.
I love that. She motivated me. I'm like, the way she talked about Jordan on the vlog, like, I'm like, we'll get to that in a second, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up on Jordan, bro. I'm gonna have to throw him some, I'm gonna have to throw him some money, bro.
Man,
You might have to get me together because and then she came back and made that first beat, and I was like, whoa. I was like, hey. I was like, whoa, Jordan. Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
What you gonna say?
Since we about to go into the vlogs, like this, I feel like it's part of, you said on there, you were like, I'm challenging myself to do stuff that like I don't normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got like a bucket list, or you just, as it comes up, you're like, hey, I ain't did this. You know what I mean?
Well, I've had people tell me for years that I needed to start producing, and my answer was always hell no, because it always just looked too tedious for me. There was a lot of stuff going on that I did not understand.
Right.
So when I don't understand something, I'm afraid of it, and I don't
Yep.
want to have nothing to do with that. So everybody was like, "No, like you don't think you can make your own beats?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know, bro." But then I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, if I don't never at least try, am I ever gonna be better as an artist? So
Right.
I was like, I have to prove to myself that this is me telling myself that I wanna be better. Like I wanna do more as an artist. Like so I feel like this is a good first step to do that.
Yeah, she's inspiring me. Like when I saw that, like no seriously, no seriously. When I
He
saw
been
that,
for
I was
real.
like, I mean that's serious. When she saw that, I was like, damn, that's exactly what I should be doing, bro. Like I know how
Yeah.
to engineer to a certain level, like this, but like I need to take that next step. And then like I've had Splice a couple times, but I've never delved into it. Like she said, yeah, I can stack it before I export it. Don't gotta use the credit. I'm like, damn. I'm like. I'm like, I should have just stuck with it, but blah, blah, blah. Outside of the whole aspect of that, I like her mindset on like, I got to attack this and
Yeah.
like, it is going to actually like well round like my artistry or like, it's something that I can do. It just like, I just like an attitude where I'm like, yeah, there's no reason why I shouldn't be doing the same. Like it was one of them
Yeah.
moments in my head, and it's like, when you have moments where it's like don't even really think about it like too much. Like just kind of like follow it or do it. Like don't
Yeah.
question it. Like why you feel that way. It was one of those for me where I just felt that way. Where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because otherwise I'm gonna think about it all the time and it's gonna haunt me. And I'm gonna be like, why don't you just I'm just on you know what I'm saying? It was just one of them
Yeah.
like stick in your craw things. So I'm like, no, that's dope. Like, and I'm excited. That makes me even more excited. Like if I'm like a fan, I'm like, now she's producing this shit. You feel me? I'm like, I
Yeah.
gotta tap
Facts.
in now. And then I see the vlog. I'm like, no, these beats is dope. I gotta tap in now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like it. I like the vlog shit. So I guess
I appreciate that.
most def. Because besides her, who else does the vlogs? Like for real? Like Ivory, Prodigy.
Ivory.
He'll pop in. He'll pop in like on not really a vlog, but
Force.
he pops
A
up.
Like
little
the
bit.
wrap ups,
Forrest.
yeah.
Yeah, the wrap ups. Yeah, the wrap ups. He be cracking me up. I'll be
He's
cracking up at
stupid,
him.
bro. That's my
I'll be
guy.
cracking him up. When he came on acting like your boy, I cried laughing though. Mick. Mick, when he came out
Yeah,
acting like,
Brother Mick.
hey, when he came out acting like him, I cried. I'm like, there's something wrong with my man's.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. But on the vlogs, yeah, PSP.
Phew.
PSP, man.
You on the wave. You on the wave. I
Hold
was telling
on.
Rashad, I'm like, you have to get back on it and modify. We was literally just talking about this like a month
Yeah.
ago. So what's your top games? Because I thought I saw wrestling on there. Like,
Yes.
he's a switcher. He keep the
You
switch on
see, I've
him.
never been
I'll
a
be
Nintendo person,
honest. I'm
Me.
but
not
I want to
either.
switch though.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
That's the only reason I
Okay.
haven't
but
gotten one is because I'm not
the
a
Switch got
Nintendo
me in a
person.
headlock.
Okay.
You know how like on PlayStation you can see how long until someone has been on it from the last time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I know people are like that, the few people that kind of see when I'm online are like, this like in the last 2 months ain't really been on. And it's because it is. Like, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
It just done
Mm.
caught. And this is the one. It's not even like this is brand new. I've been
The
having
new
it.
gen,
But I
yeah.
just picked it up and I just been on it. Like, I don't know what it is. So
Yeah,
That's
so
how I
what'd you
feel
be
about
rocking
the
with?
PSP, for sure.
Put us up on game.
So I say the top 3 games I'm playing right now, SmackDown versus Raw 2006.
I knew that's why I had to have this conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's like it's like number 1. Number 2 is Dragon Ball Z Tag Team.
Mm.
Been
Whoa,
playing
okay.
been playing that one a lot.
Okay.
And then number 3, I'll say Midnight Club.
Vibe.
sheesh.
I
That's a
love this.
list.
That is, gosh. I'll
You
mess with
know,
Vibe on that one. That is so
you
dope.
know I
Come
gotta
on.
talk about SmackDown versus Raw.
We could talk
06?
about all of them.
So my favorite one is I think it's 08 because it's featuring ECW.
Yes.
But I mean I was playing all those and I still like I bought the $150 version this year. Like I love
Of the
wrestling games.
Okay. I love wrestling too, so let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Look at my background.
Look. Look, I wish I was in my bedroom so I could show you my closet. I got the John Cena shirt, got the AJ Lee shirt, got the CM Punk shirt,
Oh, okay.
but I've been a wrestling fan since I was younger. Like all of my friends was boys, so every time I go hang out with them, it would be wrestling on the TV and we'd be wrestling in somebody's living room, somebody's basement or something. But yeah, like I've been a wrestling fan since I was a kid, and it just ain't like there was definitely a moment in time where I stopped watching it, like probably when I got in like high school, because people thought that was lame and shit. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop watching it for like a couple years, and then probably like 2021 is when when I started watching it again, and got back into it. But
Are we
yeah,
Ty, we live
Y'all
in the
kindred
same life.
Y'all kindred spirits, man. Y'all
Listen,
kindred
I mean the
spirits, dog.
same exact like of course the same thing when we was young. I got, older
yeah,
brother. My friends would come over, we would wrestle. Like I might
We broke.
tell you the
We
story. Right. I might tell you the story. This
okay,
motherfucker. But anyway, so like what was that? So
yeah.
growing up,
Got
get
the
to
high
high
school.
school, same thing, like people like you kind of feeling the peer pressure, kind of like, well, I don't
yeah.
really want to talk, you know what I mean? Even though you still love that shit inside. So you like kind of hiding it a little bit. But
Shut up.
genuine because you still finding yourself, you're not as confident in like, I don't care what people think. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
you kind of hiding it a little bit. But genuinely that B got a little watered down. So I stopped
Yes.
from it was after I graduated until 2019 when AEW came back out. I don't know if you know AEW.
Yeah.
I watch AEW faithfully, like since day
Okay.
one. That got me back into really watching it. Like I still collected. I got a whole case of action figures, but that really got me into watching it weekly again. So basically, I'm saying I'm an AEW fan now. But same exact story as what you saying. Like that's crazy. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
are you sure you ain't a Taurus?
Nah.
I might be like in another
Might
life.
be a
I'm
Right.
moon
definitely
sign or
Taurus.
something. I
Exactly.
was about
For
to
sure.
For
say.
sure,
Might
yeah.
be. That's crazy. Yeah. So Who would you WWE, obviously.
Yeah.
I was about to say, who's your top wrestlers right now? Hold on. Did you watch WrestleMania at all, or tap
Yeah.
into any WrestleMania stuff?
Yeah, I watched both days.
You already know.
What did y'all? I was about to say. So, what did each of y'all think of it? Because there was so much talk. There was so much talk on. Just give y'all a little synopsis real
That
quick.
shit was weak.
Okay, thank you.
Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to rain on your parade. Like if you was like,
if you thought it was.
No, like
Okay.
I'm older now, so now I can really like watch it and digest it for what it is instead of just watching them fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was
Yeah.
not good. Like all the matches, first of all, was like 10 minutes. Each fight was like 10
Right.
minutes. It was real. It was
Right.
quicker than what they usually are. And then like you
Right.
got Speed,
I
you
agree.
got Jelly Roll, you got Pat McAfee. We got all these random people in here for what? Like I didn't come here to watch Speed fight. I came here to watch the actual wrestlers wrestle. Like I don't know. But I kind of knew like it was a lot of people talking about how leading up to that, they knew that it wasn't gonna be good. Like, so I kind of came in there with low expectations to begin with.
Right.
So I wasn't really surprised, if I'm being honest.
It felt like a
Just-
money grab.
Mhm.
So real quick, just to add to what you're saying, Ty, as far as like the Randy and Cody storyline, they didn't need anything else. This is 20 years of
No.
real. Sometimes wrestling crosses over into being like, no, this is real.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? If I know
Yeah.
it's scripted, but like this story is real. That didn't need nothing else. Those two are
No.
like, that was his mentor when he first started
Exactly.
wrestling. It didn't need nothing else. But I'm like, why are y'all forcing this? Just let
They were
them
definitely
do their
forcing it.
thing.
Yeah.
And then Marcus, what you talking about, a money grab? It's not even a conspiracy.
There's so many layers to it.
It's
I know.
not
It's so
even
many
a
layers. I know.
TKO is
There's so many.
legitimately
I
a
know.
money grab.
Messing.
Like,
I
Yeah.
know. And
So-
now they're gonna change what WrestleMania even like. That's if that would just be like somebody changing the Super Bowl, like just to like I don't know. There's
It's
so many
bad.
things. There's so many layers to it that you can like point out to their greed that I'm like, there's no point of going into the weeds because, like I said, they're just interesting. How to ask. Didn't know Vibe was such a wrestling fan.
I know, that's dope
Oh,
for
yeah.
real.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
if I need somebody, I might hit you up for real and be like, what you think about this? Because I'll
No,
make
for
sure I
real,
ain't
'cause
tripping.
I don't have like I be talking to people about it sometimes, but not like into detail because most people I talk to don't really watch it. You know what I mean? Like they just see
Right.
like these stuff they see online or whatever. But like I
Let me
watch it
see.
every Monday, every Friday.
Hold on. You see that? That's all action
We got-
figures.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah,
Okay.
that's tough. That's what I'm trying to do.
We need to,
That's
we need to find something with Vibe because, like, me and him talked about OG Ugly, trying to get him on. I don't know if you know who
So
he is.
that's a wrestler in for Grindhouse Pro Wrestling in Jeffersonville.
Okay.
Yeah,
he makes his own music too.
he makes his own music though, and he made a song with Prodigy back in the day. It smacks.
That's crazy. Like how
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that
It
up.
smacks. It's nothing like Prodigy would make, but it smacks.
Yeah,
Like
I'm gonna have
it
to look that
is
one
off
up.
the chain. And next week we're gonna have on Mark So Fly, and he just came out with a tape with Myron Reed.
Yeah.
So which is
AEW,
another
the Rascals.
AEW wrestler. Yeah, the Rascal. Yeah. So I'm like, nah, we need to get Vibe with some
Hey,
we need to find something like
link me up with
you feel me?
OVW, man. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. That's easy. Well, not OVW. We do have Grindhouse off top. We could work.
Grindhouse.
OVW shouldn't be hard.
It
Hey,
shouldn't be
hard.
that hard.
Right.
I
That
mean,
hard. Where I'm acting like-
AEW ain't far off. Like he just said, Mark
is
So
true, though.
Fly,
And Myron.
he's messing
I
with
feel like
Myron.
Myron would mess, but
he liked my comment when I was talking about that video because he had a championship
Myron.
match for AEW. So like that's big time. Like when you're on
That's
TV
big.
and you get a
Right.
championship match,
Championship match, that is big time. You're
that's
Yeah.
right.
big.
Yeah,
So
that is. As is. So shout out to
if
Mark.
I
shout
get
out
linked
to
up
Myron.
with him, I'm gonna hit you up.
We're
for
gonna.
real.
You be the first
Facts.
person. You be the
That's
first
dope
person who we
Let
think
me
about
know.
because it's even deeper than music type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So damn. You know, a PSP question would go all the way to that.
Right.
That's crazy.
I didn't
That's
know
why
you
I'm
was
like, you
into
never
wrestling
know.
like that.
Me either. And then before we go in, who's your top list right now? Who's your top 3 male, female, who like you can't switch, you can't turn the channel if they match is about to come on or something?
Okay. It was John Cena before he retired, so I'm gonna take him off. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Randy Orton for
Get
sure.
RKO.
Solid. Yeah.
Rhea Ripley. She's tough.
Okay. Shout out to Rhea. I
Rhea,
mess with
shout
Rhea.
out Rhea.
She's tough. She's tough for real.
I'm
Dog.
definitely watching that. Low key, a newer wrestler. Well, he's not newer, but he's newer to WWE. Javon Evans.
I somehow knew you were gonna say him or Oba, but okay.
Oba's
Javon,
tough. Oba's tough too,
Yeah.
but yeah. He's the high flying shit I like. So watching
It's
him wrestle is always
ridiculous.
entertaining. It's crazy.
Like, I mean, I'm like, how can you really jump? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this man.
Yeah.
sheesh.
It's low key scary sometimes to watch. Like, bro, like,
Like,
woo,
please
I
don't
can't
hurt
do it.
yourself. Right.
Yeah, don't please don't. I can't look at that. No.
That's crazy.
That's dope. That's a nice little list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot believe a PSP question. Shout out to the other 2 games though. Dragon Ball Z. We grew up huge Dragon Ball fans.
We did.
Huge.
Yeah.
Like that got us into anime. Like anyone who knows, that came on right when we got off the bus type shit. So and then Midnight Club Dub Edition. Oh my gosh, that's top for me. Top 3 racing games in my life. Top 5. I give top 5 because I'm gonna go outside of cars. I'll go outside of like just cars. I'll go motorcycles.
It's got to be top 50 games ever. Or you
Ever?
know, what I mean? I don't know
time.
what
Yeah.
to, but you know what I mean. That's
It
everybody
has to-
from our
it ha-
generation loves that.
Like absolutely.
Soundtrack was tough.
Oh my gosh. That's
You
motivation right there. If you get writer's
turned it
block,
on
shit,
just
you
for
can
the
turn that on, play the
soundtrack,
game.
right?
You
Yeah.
good. What? That is crazy. Yeah, they don't make soundtracks like that no more.
No,
They
not
don't
for
make
video
soundtracks
games.
like that. Nope. Costs too much money. We talked about she was acting like she was gonna have a bad game, and then she got in the bag. That's funny. Shout out, hey, and then she got in her bag afterwards too, and then beat your boy. That's when I watched
Oh
her play that.
yeah.
I was like, that's when I was like, yeah, she was shooting from kind of deep too, Rashad. I was like, yeah, I'm about to.
Right.
And it was crazy because that night when we was study prodigy, when we went out to see Operation Doomsday,
Yeah.
they were talking about hooping, but this is funny, Rashad, because when they said something about it, the way she said it though, the way she brought it up, I'm like, I was
You
kind of
knew?
like, who's this? But because it's the way she said it. She was like confident. I'm like, and she's talking with niggas and shit, so I'm like, I gotta watch her. Like,
Right.
you feel me?
That's all
Like
I hoop with, bro. Like the way
I
she
don't
said
like
hooping
like,
with the girls, but I'd rather hoop with the dudes all
I feel
day.
that.
Like the pace is more of my speed and like I don't know.
I
It
see that.
like it I almost feel bad like shit talking when I play with girls. It just don't feel fair sometimes. Like it don't feel right. Like I knew I was gonna get that bucket. That wasn't earned for real. Like
That's
but the hooping
crazy.
against
I
the dudes,
like
it be earned buckets because on
Real,
their
yeah.
end, they're like, okay, she's a girl, like I can't let her score on me. And on my end, I'm like,
Right.
okay, I know he's probably gonna try to block the shot or try to do something, so I
So
have
I'm
to score. Like, so it's kind of like that energy is like it's different, it's more competitive, and that's what I
Yep.
feel. Like I wanna play ball, like I want it to be competitive. So that's more of my reason.
Y'all do.
We turn into different creatures when we get
We do.
competitive.
Dude,
We do.
Like,
We do.
yes.
So I like that.
I'm
When
the
she's saying
coolest
that, I'm
dude
like, I
ever.
respect that so
Right.
much.
Yes.
I understand. But like on
I'm
the
the
court,
same
I just be
way.
like, all right, you pissing me off now. Like you in my
Yeah.
I'm about to
bag.
get a
Like,
bucket on you. I'm about to get a bucket on
Yes.
you. Get up
Right.
off
I
me.
think
Get
that's
up
probably
off me.
the most mad I've ever gotten was probably on the court. It was definitely on the court.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
be.
Oh,
it gets like
yes.
that sometimes.
Oh.
Like and that's what I be trying to tell my girl, cause like there'd be days where I go play, pick up or something and come back home after like a shit run. And I'm just
Pissed.
sitting on the couch like
Pissed.
pissed. And she's like, it's just a game. Like why but it's not though. Like
It
like
ain't
this is
It's
it's
not.
a game, but it's not a game though. Like if I don't put on a good
Ball is
performance,
life.
the rest of the night is messed up. Like I'm gonna think about it
Nah, I
until I go to
feel you.
sleep.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
All
I'm
the
gonna be
all the
like,
air balls,
damn.
all
You
Yeah.
the
think of
moves. You feel
everything.
me?
You get your shots, or you get your balls stolen. You like, bro, he
Yeah.
ripped me, bro. Like
Bruh,
I'm
He
trash.
ripped me. I let him rip
it's-
me. Like,
Right.
no.
you be thinking about it like you be in your head like I think he can probably rip me. I'm gonna get him back. Yeah. You be in
Me,
your head already.
listen, me and my brother
Yeah, that's what I was about to. I knew this
legitimately
was going
be
there.
about to fight.
And I grew up
Yeah.
I
with this, by
mean,
the way. I grew up with this, so I'm,
real deal. Like, I will fight you right now. Like, just swing and
Yes.
like we can do this. Like, over
Yes. It gets that
basketball.
deep.
And then
Shout
right
out my
It
after,
boy
gets that deep.
like,
DeMarcus.
who
I
you
was about
say?
to say DeMarcus Smith. Remember him played at PRP?
Yes.
It was, hey, me and him at Damo's in the
Yeah, I was
backyard
about to
playing basketball on grass, nigga. Going at
on
it, nigga, going
grass.
for a layup. Somebody went up for a layup, and we
Oh,
just,
y'all
I
was
mean, it
deep
was
in the
flagrant.
trenches.
It was flagrant, like tackle. You feel me?
Draymond
Niggas,
Green.
Damo
Right.
had to get him, but he saw it before it happened. We was both about to get up and just like it wasn't about no basketball no more. You feel me?
Right.
Shout out to Marcus. That's my
Yeah.
dog
That's
right there.
funny.
But those be like, yo, you respect somebody in those moments too, though. You feel me? So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
as much as like, you be like,
Right.
whatever, but you really respect somebody because that's
Yeah.
how you get better. Like that's,
I
you feel
mean,
me?
literally
Yeah.
right out the game, I'll come up to you and be like, I just want you, I'm playing
Yeah.
It's
I'm
all
playing
love. Yeah,
basketball.
it's
Like
all love.
it's
Like,
It's
we
all
good.
love.
We good. But in the moment,
I
like, I'm not coming
appreciate
to
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah. When we step on that court, though, I don't like you. And that's just
right.
all.
Yeah,
That's all
For
I
I'm
see.
real.
winning.
If you not on
I'm
my
winning.
team,
Right.
I do
I'm
not
about.
I don't
like
There
care.
you
I don't
go.
care if we close or not. I don't know you. I'm getting a bucket.
I respect it. I
right.
respect it.
I
Need it
remember
that way. You feel me?
Marcus hit this 360 layup on me one time. I was like, bro, I'll tackle you out the air, bro. Like, quit playing with me. Like, it was,
Hey,
I kind of fouled him and he still did it. And I was just like, all right, I guess I got to foul you harder now. Like, I don't
right.
know.
Okay. So that's exactly what happens, bro. Playing my homie Dre in the sack, bro. I went around the screen and I caught it all in one motion. Caught the ball, some Steph Curry shit. In his
Yeah.
face, he's guarding me like perfectly. Like, and he's like, when I hit that, he's like, nah, man, fuck this shit, nigga. He was
No,
like,
for
that nigga can't do that shit again. No, man, fuck his nigga. Get the ball again, nigga. Get it again. I'm like,
right.
How you get mad at me because I made it?
Right.
right. That's
Like,
what I was
what you
about
want me to
right.
do?
Nah, nigga, that's bullshit,
You want me to
nigga.
miss?
That's funny.
Hey, bro. So that's why it's like those moments, they stick in your craw, whatever. They funny, this and that. But
Facts.
those are the best times, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you competitive, like those are good. Believe it or not, those are I don't know,
It's good character
No, you
memory
development.
remember
making
that.
times.
Right.
It is good
Good
character
character
development too, for
development.
real. Need to learn, you know what I mean? Can everything be whatever? But nah, you gonna say something, Rashad?
It reminded me of the vlog. You are a dog person, right?
Ooh,
Yes.
What kind of dog is Sugar? I couldn't tell.
Sugar is we got her from a shelter, so she's a mix of a couple things. The main breed that she is called a black mouth cur. And that's like they're kind of like farmer dogs. Like they were bred to do like farm work and stuff like that. But yeah, she's mixed with that, and the vet thinks that she's mixed with Pit, and she probably is because like the head shape and kind of
yeah.
like how she's built. She's more stocky type. But yeah, we've never got like an actual like DNA test for her, so we really don't know. But for the most part, she acts like a Pit though. Big couch potato. She just want to cuddle and stuff, and then if she wants to play, she'll play, but she ain't too hyper.
We big dog people over here.
Right. We are.
Big
Yeah.
dog.
I'm gonna let Marcus get into his in just a second because he's got a dog family over there.
Shut up.
But you say you had like dogs growing up. Like what are some of your favorite breeds?
Yeah. What did you have?
My favorite breed of dog is probably like a staffy, like a blue staffy. I
Blue
like
Staffy.
those, but I also like Dobermans and like pits
Okay.
and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I like bigger dogs. I'm more of a big dog person. I've had like in our family, we've had like Yorkies and my mama got like a mini golden doodle right now. But like I'd rather not have a
Right.
a dog. Like I'd rather have
I
a
ain't gonna
big
I
a
say
didn't think
bigger
nothing
that
dog.
bad.
sound. Why she was about to say what
I ain't
for?
gonna say them little
Nah,
dogs ain't
trust
for
me.
me.
They're
Oh,
not for
little
me either.
dogs. I thought you
Yeah.
were saying something about the doodle. Okay.
No.
gotcha.
Just the little dogs
Yeah.
ain't for me.
It's not either. Did I
What
tell you?
was it?
Did I
The
tell you that
one
our
that
dog
bit
just
me?
passed away? Did I tell you our dog just passed away? Our family, Izzy. She was 17. You know the little black
For
dog.
real? Yeah, I know you're
Yeah, she
talking
passed
about.
away. Yeah, she passed
No, I
away.
didn't know that. OddPod
But
exclusive. That's messed
I,
up. I'm sorry.
Damn.
you gonna do my dog at
I'm
17
sorry.
years? Like you gonna turn it into a viral clip? I'm the one who has to go and tell my daughter, where is Izzy? She's with
My
Jesus now, honey.
God, I'm
She lives with
sorry.
Oh my.
Jesus. Okay, I forgot, Daddy. Forget you, Rashad.
17 years is a long life though for a dog.
Right.
That's long,
Hey,
bro. That's
she
too long.
lived.
Hey, y'all. This is iPod exclusive right here, so y'all wanna know. So I walked in. This is on Easter. I walk in and she's like skin and bones and stuff, and I say to my grandparents, I say if they ever let me get this old, I'm gonna be pissed. They might as well
Now
shoot me
for
down. And my mama's like, my mama goes, this is exactly why I wasn't even gonna let her come out the bedroom.
right.
I was like, so you were gonna hade it from me because of my reaction?
It's crazy.
I was like, what
I
is going
knew.
on in this family, dude? I,
I shouldn't have let you
I
see
was
her.
I shouldn't have let you see her. That's basically what my mama said.
That's
Bro, it's
crazy.
Vibes like, how do we look?
Right.
Yeah,
What
but
are
anyways,
we doing?
I have two boxers. I have a 10-year-old boxer. I have a 6-year-old boxer. Both boys.
Okay.
The reason I got boxers is because of him, because he had boxers growing up. So
Mm.
that's why I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's probably
I
my
love
favorite.
boxers. I can't even lie. Like, yeah, family dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I like pits for real.
I like
I
pits
like
too.
pits.
They
I
cause
just like that
like
temperament.
there's this like it's big stereotype against them, but I've
Yeah.
I've
I,
only never really even for real came across a pit that was actually like aggressive and was on that type of time and like they gotta be outside all day getting abused and
yep. Those are the only
being
ones I've ever seen
malnourished and
like
stuff
that.
for them to yeah.
Right.
Yep. That's the only ones I've
You
ever seen like that.
you get out what you
Yes.
put into it.
Exactly.
Any dog, anything.
That's any dog,
Rule of
yeah.
life.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
For
I love
sure.
pit
So
stuff. They're big babies for real. Like
they are. That's
they're
why I'm
big
like,
babies.
the worst I've seen is like, I feel like when they're going through their little growing stages, like when they chew on stuff and stuff, like they're
Mm-hmm.
destructive. They are destructive. I will
They
give
are
you
yeah,
that.
when they
But
got the baby shark teeth.
they're destructive. Outside of that, I
Yeah.
mean, shit.
That shit
That's
hurts.
a baby shark teeth is crazy. Baby shark do 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 do.
Right. I thought it,
That's a new shit.
I
I
was
did,
trying to not say it.
but you know, I'm the daddy. I got two
Right.
girls.
He probably
I
watched
got two
it
girls.
a little bit
So
ago.
yeah. So I'm like, no, we played it like last week, but my girls are starting to outgrow that. We get big. So, but
Yeah.
anyways,
Last thing I got, switching up just a little bit. What you know
yeah.
about that YSL clone?
This one. That's all I gotta say. This one. YSL myself, bro. Oh my god. You ever smelled money before? Like,
That's what bro. That's what I said. I said she's talking about smelling. I was like, when she pulled that out, I was like, I started laughing. I started laughing out loud. And then she said, "What you know about the YSL?" I'm like, "What do you know about the YSL?"
Right. He got mad.
Yeah, man, I bet. She know about that.
Like, damn, cause
They're
she's
like,
smelling good.
if she could see me through the phone, my reaction, she's like, "He's a psycho. He's like the Joker." He
Right.
started laughing, then he started crying, then he started screaming. Give me that
And
shit, nigga. Yeah, I'm in denial now. This ain't even real YSL. I'm looking at my YSL, realize I got it bootlegged and shit.
Damn.
nah, but
Anyways,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like being in the shop and like even since I've been
mm,
in barber school, it's like the boosters come and go, you know, so
yes,
and
sir.
it's like and the longer I've been in the game, the longer I can like figure out when somebody's trying to sell me some fake stuff and when it's some
Yeah.
legit stuff. So I started
That
getting
look
like a lot of
legit.
my colognes and stuff through the boosters. And I just had asked her one day, I was like, "You think you give me that YSL?" She was like, "I'm gonna see what I can do." And then she came
Mm.
back like 3, 4 days later. I said, Yeah, that's YSL.
Legit.
Bomb. Like that's my favorite one in my collection right now.
It smells so good.
I use what's it called? Scent box? Scent box or scent bird. One of them. I do the little
I know,
like,
yeah.
you know, they send you like 3. And
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
ordered YSL like 3 or 4 times. Like, so nah, it's legit.
Yeah.
It's legit.
YSL
It's
gas.
legit. Yeah. All right, now we had this conversation. Stop telling people so we can.
Right.
I don't need a whole bunch of people coming in and smelling
Yeah, we
like
can't
us
be
now.
putting too many people on. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So, what your cologne collection? Expand on that in your vlog, though. Bring something else out. Keep
Yeah,
us up on game.
I'm gonna have to for sure because I got a couple new ones too.
Okay. You might have to put me on.
Jordan just
Bet.
sent us a message not too long ago too. I'm like, of course you send us a message while we're on with Vibe.
Jordan.
You
my
can feel the
guy.
vibe.
Yeah.
Did we talk about how she connected with him at all?
No.
Just want to make
I
sure.
don't think so.
We talked about Prodigy. Yeah, how'd you hook up with Jordan? Because dude's dope. Like, as soon as I heard him on Prodigy stuff, I'm like, he got vocals. I saw his little live performance or whatever. And then you talked about him on your vlog and helping you with just the production side of everything. So how'd y'all get going? Because it seemed like he's a pivotal person, you know.
Yeah. Me and Jordan, we've been knowing each other for I'd say since 2022, probably. I met him at a producer corner that Wu was throwing, and him and Ty were doing like a performance for that corner. And that was the first time that I ever heard of them, I ever seen them before. And I remember me and my girl pulled up and Wu was like introducing them. And mind you, at this time they were probably like 16 and like 17. So like these are little teenagers. So I'm looking at my girl, I'm like, what these little kids ready to come up here and do? Like, you feel me? So they get up there, they start performing. I'm like, damn, nah, they're tough though. Like this was not what I was expecting. So I think after that, we like exchanged Instagrams and stuff, and then uh, slowly, I say throughout the rest of that year, I kept seeing them at different shows. Like we were just performing at the same shows. So like every time I would see them, like we would talk and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll say probably within like the last couple years or so, like me and Jordan really been locking in on the music tip, and just watching like him and Ty when they started making their own beats, and like me going over their house and watching them make a beat from scratch. I was like, damn, like it don't look too hard. So
Right.
you know, I was telling Jordan and I was like, yeah, like I'm thinking about, you know, trying to produce my own stuff. And, you know, he was like, for sure, let me know if you need help, need to figure out where to get started. So yeah, once I got Splice and FL, I was like, I definitely got a link with Jordan and just get like the whole full beginner tutorial. Like just show me what I need to know for right now. Like I can learn everything else when I need to, but I just gotta get the basics down. So went over to his crib and he gave me the full rundown and stuff. And yeah, that's my dog though, for sure.
Tell you what I cooked it up into. Shout out Jordan again, cause mind you, I took this beat to Jordan's house and I was like, bro, this is my first beat ever. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to chop it up and cut it up and things like that. So he showed me the ropes and he showed me how to, you know, do everything on FL Studio. So I definitely feel way more confident now.
Shout out Jordan. Yeah, for those who wonder, probably listening to the interview, probably wondering why we're bringing up Jordan is because, like I said, go follow her at vibe.like.ty, or like YouTube vibe like Ty. But she talks about how instrumental he is and her growth in creating instrumentals. So and drops a lot of really good gems for like not even just people who want to get into it, people who are just starting out. Just there's all kind of just games she puts you on. So go check her out. Like I said. Vlogs are dope, music's dope, all that's dope.
Sure.
Do you have like any like sports teams interest?
For sure. College is Kentucky. Go ahead. Let's go. Actually, yeah. Let's start. Yeah. Let's start here. Let's start here because I'm built for this. As a Kentucky fan, I'm built for this shit. I be in so many rooms. Bro, with the odds stacked against me. A Louisville fan. I'm still gonna stay my ground,
shit,
bro.
Ty.
Big Blue Nation
Ty.
till I die.
I don't fuck with UK. I fuck with you standing your ground.
Y'all
For
stand your
sure.
ground.
For
But what
sure.
are y'all
You know?
doing on this portal though? We gotta get y'all's portal game together. Like, I don't need Mark Pope to have the best players. Yeah, I think he can work well with, he don't need like the top talent to win. But at the same time, I'm like, come on, Mark.
You
I
gotta
don't
do
talk
something.
bad about other Marks. You feel me? He's gonna make me
Yeah.
break my rule though.
Like we went to the Sweet 16 last year, which wasn't terrible for,
No, no, no,
our
no,
record
no.
this past couple years. But like this
Mm-mm.
season was terrible. Terrible. Like bad. Very bad.
Felt like it was like draining, like
Yeah.
like energy draining for some reason. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like as like fun and like it was like I don't know what I'm gonna get kind of deal.
Yeah. It was it definitely wasn't a season that I was like amped up and excited to watch because I wasn't.
We need to
But
figure
yeah.
something out, Mark.
Hopefully we can shake back next season. That's all I can pray for. And hopefully like we got a new football coach, so hopefully football looks a little
Hey,
better too.
now that is one thing I
Will
will say.
Stein, yes, sir.
He is doing. We didn't play against Will Stein. We barely missed him. But no, are we sure? We might have. We were freshmen, maybe if we did. We barely
Right.
missed him. But Will, yeah, U of L with him. But Will, I'm high on him. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a really good pickup. I think you're already seeing recruits flood in. I think you're already seeing, like, they just got another 4-star defensive end the other day. Like, they are loading up. Like, it's starting to be like, I know Brom's doing good, but hey, bro, little buddy down there got 2 top 20 quarterbacks and, like, he's got a 4-star from Alabama. I'm like,
Yeah.
a 4-star from Alabama ain't nothing to scoff at, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
facts.
Rashad lived down there. It's different. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at these things. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to go to a football game this year. As a U of L fan, like, and I'm sure I'm not the only U of L fan who thinks that, because like, I love U of L football games, but SEC is different. Like,
It's different.
Rashad went to UK for a year, so he knows like
Yep.
the football games are just different. Like, especially if UK's own, like, but like
Yeah.
just the atmosphere and everything. I'm excited. I'm scared to say that because don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, because it's like Kentucky football, finds a way to get it, step on its own toes at times. But I have a feeling that that's gonna change. So
I'm hoping that's the outcome.
I do have to. That lightweight worries me. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I have to see it. I have to see it first. But I'm like,
Yeah, we're
him
gonna
and
see.
Brown.
We're definitely gonna see for sure.
Before we get
But-
too far past the, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Nah, you get. I was gonna say my NFL team is the Packers
Ooh,
and my NBA team is
damn.
the Celtics.
Damn. She likes a whole bunch of stuff that I know. That's what I was about to say.
Oh.
I'm like, damn. It's
Nah,
not like
I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple peoples that's Steelers fans, so y'all Steelers is cool in my book.
Okay.
As long as it ain't Cowboys or the Chiefs.
Of course.
Right,
Oh my
right.
God. Oh my.
I can't do it.
That makes me kind of sick that you put them two combinations together. I'm kind of getting
That is
queasy.
I know,
I'm
right?
getting kind of queasy. Shout out
That
my
is-
Cowboys fans. So
the only other team I would cheer is the Ravens, who's in our division.
oh,
but
because Lamar.
Lamar.
That's
Yeah.
the Louisville player, so
know.
I get that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, yeah. Green Bay and the Celtics. Was there a player that you were like, oh yeah, it made me a fan, or is it like family?
From the Celtics or the Packers?
Both.
The Packers, I remember vividly becoming a fan when they won the Super Bowl in like
Ah.
2011, 2012.
Yeah.
I
when
was
they
I
beat
was
the
a kid,
Steelers.
so seeing Rodgers and all that was definitely a moment for me. So I had became a fan after that and stuck with them.
It's a bad man.
Celtics was kind of the same way, like watching them in 2008, 2009, Rondo and Pierce and
Of course, Rondo.
Allen
Shout
and
out Rondo.
KG. That team was stacked. But like with me being so small, like I loved watching undersized players. So watching Rondo play
too.
was like
Me
that
too.
was entertaining for me to watch. So I kind of just became a fan through him for real and just been a fan ever since.
Me too. Undersized players. That's what I'm always looking at.
Yeah.
How did
facts.
you feel about seeing Rodgers in a Steelers uniform?
Right. You can be a Steelers fan. Come on.
Nah,
Just for a year.
yeah. He's old now, so y'all can have him.
That's crazy. I don't blame
But
him.
I mean, he still don't look bad. Like he don't look terrible, but you can just
Right.
Not
tell
right.
like
Yeah.
it might
Yeah.
Father,
be
the
time,
time
bro.
is undefeated, right?
Father, yeah.
Yeah.
Father time is LeVar Ball. Never lost.
Ye-
It's LeVar himself. It's just LeVar. It's just LeVar.
Right.
Celtics. Yeah, Rondo. I feel like it was something. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know. Basketball wise, I was in my head. I was like Ty Lue. I don't know why that would be like a hard like. That would be like just because Louisville, like Ty Lue. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I'm like, I don't know why that would be hard. But then I saw her playing and she had like number 3 on and she looked like Iverson out there or something. So I'm like, remember when Iverson stepped over Ty Lue though? I'm like, what is she
Yeah.
like this? You feel me? I don't know. I was like,
You
my
making
brain was
connections,
working. My
right?
brain was making that don't exist, but for some reason,
Trying to make anything.
I'm like, that would be hard though. And I'm like,
Hey.
and then in my head, I'm like envisioning Ty, like her face, like on like Allen Iverson's body or something, like stepping over like
That's
Ty
a
Lue.
tough
So I'm like,
We probably about the same height. Hey, I ain't got the handles like him though. Wish I did.
nah, that man's something else.
He was tough.
That man's something else.
Right. Ain't no.
That was my favorite. He might have been my favorite basketball player of all time. This is like my favorite. I said Ty Lue. Wow. They was gonna be like, damn, Marcus, you a scrub.
Ty Lue?
Don't make that face at me,
Might
Rashad.
as well
Don't
name
make that
Eric
face at me.
Snow, bro.
That's disgusting. Andre, what's my boy? Andre
Miller?
Andre Miller. Gosh,
Nah,
I hated playing
facts.
2K. I hated playing 2K. I would sub his ass out because I'm a Carmelo fan, and I have
Immediately.
to. I'm
You
like, why am I
couldn't
even
do
playing
nothing
with
with
this
him,
team?
bro.
He couldn't
Like on
shoot.
the
He
game.
couldn't run fast. He could pass,
Right. But
and he
no.
wouldn't
He
turn
can
the
pass
ball
is
over.
crazy.
And he would.
All right. Who wants to pass on the game?
He can pass the ball. I mean, I hope so.
Press A.
Ew.
That's
forget y'all.
Oh.
That sounded better in my head than when it came out my mouth.
He ain't got no scout
So.
report.
Nothing.
That's crazy. The playoffs come and it's still the same thing. It just says E Snow, number
Passes
20.
ball.
Ball passer.
Ball passer.
Ball passer. That's crazy. That's crazy. So,
Tight.
is there anything you have for us or any shout outs or
Yeah.
just reminders you want to leave us with? Like,
Yeah.
check you out, where to follow you, all that stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Shout out Prodigy for sure. Shout out Jordan and Ty.
Shout out Ty too. We didn't talk about him too much, but shout out Ty.
Shout out Ty for sure.
His music's dope.
Another dope artist from the city. Shout out everybody who supports my music, man. It's been waiting on this EP. I promise it's gonna be everything and more. It's a new vibe loading. Like I said, once y'all see the changes, just know that it's up and it's stuck for sure.
All
Come vibe with the new
2026. Come
Yes.
vibe. Come vibe with it. The whole conversation was a vibe. I don't even feel like we interviewed. We vibed for 2 hours. You feel
Nah,
me?
yeah.
Like it's because I'm sure people like from the outside are probably like, how do they do their stuff or just whatever. But like we try to keep it as like conversational and like authentic as possible. So
Yeah.
we don't feel like, I got you on 60 Minutes. Yeah. Messy Mark on the pod.
Messy
Right,
Mark.
Messy Mark on the
Messy
pod. Messy Mark on the pod, yeah. So she said something, she did say something earlier, and I thought in my head, I was thinking to ask her something, and I was like, nah, like that's my Messy Mark intuition.
He ain't gonna beat the
I held him back,
allegations.
you feel me? Yeah,
Right.
Right. Like Ty's gonna be like, boy.
See, I thought y'all was different.
What did Dave Chappelle used to say? They should have never gave you niggas no money or something like
Right,
that.
yeah.
Any money? It's that type of shit. It's like, man, but I appreciate vibe. We appreciate the art community. We appreciate. Look, I do say this every time, like rate, review, subscribe. Y'all do a good job, like, maybe on Instagram or something, TikTok. I'm gonna need y'all to say something on YouTube, man. I be looking at the numbers. I'm like, say something, leave a like or something. Damn,
Thanks.
but you
Start a
feel me?
combo.
That's like start a combo. Just say something like, you can say something silly. You can say you don't like something. I mean,
Right.
I like literally like voice your opinion. Like that's what I want
Facts.
more. So like voice your opinion. Like what do you
Say
want to
something to
hear?
me
Like
so I can say something back because I'm on it. I'm
right.
just
Like
Yeah.
like that's why I'm like I heard people listening. I see people listening. So I just challenge you to do that, and not only with us but your favorite creators, because this is how the growth happens. This is how we stimulate the algorithm. And you know what I'm
For
saying? It's
sure.
just all those things. So just, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to buy everything, but just, those things go a longer way than you think. So just keep that in mind. But we appreciate all you do. We appreciate all y'all are, the odd community. Take this odd perspective, this odd conversation, this odd vibe, and share it with somebody and open up another perspective, man. That's what we all about. But like I said, we appreciate our guest today. You can catch her singing like she Tootsie, but she's feeling like she's Brent. That's the range. That's Ty. You feel me? And her range is expanding. So please go ahead check out her discography. Kind of whet your palate for what's to come, because it's not anything to scoff at. Me and Rashad talked about it. She don't miss on EPs.
She's
And
getting
third
better.
time's a charm. Yeah, she gets better every time, and she talks about the steps she's taken. So it's dope watching it, witnessing it from the beginning all the way to go to her YouTube, watch the old videos, all the way up to now. It's just an experience and it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, and I tell you this because in her words, she says, "Old friends come around, I'll charge a late fee. Yesterday's price ain't today's price." What she
Yeah.
say? But she don't do features with artists from, I'll say fill in the
'Cause y'all
blank.
ain't
Because most
real.
of y'all cap about the stuff that y'all rap about. You feel me? Ain't no point in making no diss song. It ain't gonna be nothing that we click on. You feel me? But anyways, Female Trap Soul is leaving the building. We hope you enjoyed the odd vibes. We
Yes,
out.
sir.
So.